Yo, the views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Smash Productions or its affiliates.
Finally TV.
I struggle with addiction and alcoholism, so
This is an ugly nigga, bro.
How you feel your boy's soul got sucked, boss?
the podcast
Creating the demise of humanity.
could be
Booga booga doo, nigga.
It's hard work, man, like you said, but
He says, good looks, my nigga. I'm like, nah, said, do me a favor. Make sure you never call me that anymore.
What's going on, y'all? It's your man Smash coming at you with another episode of the Smashcast Alive. I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking about changing that name a little bit. Again, just like taking out the Alive, just straight Smashcast. Like, I'm serious at this point. I'm tired of adding another name.
It's short and sweet.
You know,
It's to the point.
Exactly.
It's to the point.
I've been thinking about that for years. Like, yo, fuck Alive, fuck Live. Like, this is Smashcast.
That's to the point.
Yeah, bro. I'll spitball. I think the next one. Yeah. Anyway, out here, PK, New York, Cal Rock. You know what time it is, bro. We out here. Ike Stay High Dixon couldn't make it, bro. That's what happens when you stay high all the fucking time. Now he's out there helping some other people that need it, that need the support. But filling in his steed, Philly Bean.
What's good, guys? How you doing?
First time co-hosting. We're gonna see how you do.
How you doing?
How you do?
How you doing?
I'm chilling.
All right.
Bright
yeah,
as
no,
fuck,
cool.
but I'm chilling.
Yeah, no, it's bright as hell. It's a beautiful day out.
You know what I'm saying? It
It's
definitely
excellent
is.
out
It's really
And
nice out.
Yo, what?
Returning to the podcast, Korey Kordz.
Hello,
Ace.
everyone. Welcome.
Yes, bro. How you living?
It's good to be here again, son.
Yes,
it's good
bro.
to be here again.
Yes,
I love
bro.
to see you again, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'd love to see you too, bro. Pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I know he don't like being soft. You know, I gotta
Nah,
I gotta get it to him. He don't like being soft.
Pause.
He don't.
Yo, hold on. I gotta get my glasses, yo. Hold it down.
You
bro.
talk
I'm
about
gonna
me.
be right
See?
quick.
And then he was talking about us with our
Yeah,
glasses. He was trying to get us to take our glasses
See
off.
that shit beaming on me?
I don't want to hear that.
Even though-
I don't want to hear that. He was getting on us about our glasses, but yeah, his glasses is on. Now he got to go get glasses.
He's wearing sunglasses. It's a beautiful day. That's why I got transition lenses, guys.
He want to. Oh, look at the Gophers.
What Gophers?
It was on the hill up there.
Oh.
Up there. Just came down.
Well, while he's getting that, why don't you tell us about yourself real quick?
I'm gonna wait for him to come back.
No, fair enough.
I'm gonna leave this all in his footage because I want proof that we told him about the glasses before we started.
The glasses. Yeah.
He wanted us to take us off because of the reflection. Remember?
You said you fight your headache, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know.
I did. I said I would definitely take them off if you need me to, and then he went to go put some on. So we're gonna leave this here. We're gonna leave this right here. I love it.
Oh man,
I want to see how he edits this.
it's gonna be funny. Where's the Stewie Griffin trombone sound?
Yeah, that would
As
be
we're
fire.
as we're just waiting.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire.
Oh no. Oh man. That's crazy. I've never seen a truck like that. Oh man.
Nah, but you asked me to talk about myself, so
Just a little bit about yourself to
yeah.
start things off.
I got you. I go by Mr. Kordzz now. I've been doing music for a very long time now. You know, church born. You know, I like to keep that on me like I was a church boy because a lot of people, you know, that I grew up with weren't so church friendly, and you know,
Yeah.
they were out here doing crazy things. But you know, my mom kept me kind of out of trouble. So, you know, with that being said, that's how music was like big in my life. Like I played the piano, I played the drums, stuff of that nature. So I also sung in the church every now and then. You know, back then, you know, with lack of, you know how terms are now. I don't want to get nobody canceled. But you know, when you were a dude and you were singing back in those days, like not everybody thought you were like the manliest of men. So it
I
wasn't,
don't know. Sinatra was a great singer.
I mean, hey, listen, I was all for Michael Jackson, Prince.
Exactly.
I was big fans of it, but you know, around the area, I think that depends on the area you grew up in. You know, not everybody, you know, thought you was, you know,
Fair enough.
the manliest of men if you wanted to come outside singing and dancing and stuff like that. You know,
It's
you
about
look
your
that little
environment,
funny.
I
Yeah,
guess.
so
yeah.
You try to
Okay.
hide certain things. You know, it was more like a hidden talent at that time. So
Yeah, that's hidden talent. Certain that kind of thing, they can emerge at very certain times.
Yeah. It don't really depend on the time. I mean, it's more like of if you're aware of your surroundings, you know it's acceptable. And if you need to be accepted, you know what to do and what not to do. I put
Pretty
it to you
much.
like that because in the music world, whether we like people or not, we need everybody to accept us, at least majority of the people to accept us, because if they didn't, they won't be able to listen to us. So,
You can't just be in the background and understand what's going on in the foreground.
correct.
In the forefront.
I hope you know we left a whole bit in here about you going to get your glasses. I want to see how you going to edit that out.
Bro,
That was funny.
Bro, I was just talking with those two dudes over there, Josh and G. Shout out to them, bro.
Did you get those at the movie?
No, these I did it when I was doing a job for the station, and we were doing a job at a bank. They were giving these out.
Okay. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, this is
I
too small
should've
for my
taken
face.
Some shades.
Yeah,
Should've taken
A
some.
little bit.
Yeah, these are too small for my face, but
It
it's
is,
like, you
but
know what?
hey, you got to do what you got to do,
I can't
bro.
complain right now.
You got to do what you got to do. I love my glasses.
Exactly, bro. They look good, bro.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, my fault for leaving y'all like that, bro, but that sun was kicking my ass. So what's up?
Nah, he just had me look. He had me talk a little bit about myself. You know, tell everybody where I
Start
kind of
things
came
off
from
and
and stuff like that.
Got you.
So
Good.
you got something in there.
Good. So what's up? Keep it going.
Oh no, I was just telling him because we was talking about hidden talent. Because like I said, I was singing in the church and stuff like that. But you know, when you try to come around your friends and you want to sing when you're young, you know, without saying terms that might get you canceled. Now we wasn't looked at as the manliest of men back then. So you kind of keep it to yourself, keep it in the tuck.
Singing in the church?
No, not only. I'm not saying singing in the church. That's where I started singing. I'm saying when you singing around your friends,
Sing around certain people and all
they don't.
that.
They don't. You know what? I'm gonna just say it. You know, people will call you gay because you can sing and you can
Expressing
dance.
certain
And,
talents and all of that.
so you know, you kind of hide it. It was
People-
more like a hidden talent, something I did behind the closed doors. You know, I always listened to. I was telling them I was inspired by Michael back then. Michael Jackson was like one of my biggest inspirations. Like as a kid, I used to try to mimic him. Like I'm from penny loafers, the freaking glove, all of it, bro. I was in front of my TV wilding as a kid, knowing the dances, all of that. So when you hear certain sounds from me, like it's that rocky sound when I'm singing, that's all Michael Jackson inspired. Just by that texture in his voice, like that beat it, that texture in your voice, like that's mad hard to achieve, and he did it so easily, man.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where you look back and you be like, how is his voice still so smooth? Because there's certain songs you hear from him where it's like, it's so smooth. Like, if I play Butterflies and then play Beat It, you know it's the same person, but the texture of his voice is so different on both songs. It's like,
It's like
how
the
do you
tone.
do that? Yeah, how
Yeah,
do you do
can-
that?
You can change. You can fluctuate if you have that much range. Michael
I
Jackson,
learned it. I learned it
he
now.
had range, but you knew it was him. He had that tone that made people immediately. That's it. That's
Mike.
That's Mike.
That's Mike.
Oh, he's about to scream. Woo! Oh! And it just gets the room
It's
going.
one of those things, bro.
Or it can have somebody start crying.
And that's the thing. That's what made me love him. His voice, it does so many different things. It's not just like one thing. Like
Yep.
Michael got so much range, bro. It's like it always amazed me. Just the sound of his voice always amazed me, son.
When you getting the shit kicked out of you just for stepping wrong,
Correct, bro.
it'll make you change everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna
It be like that, bro. It be
slap
like that.
slap fire out of you just cause you ain't hit the right
you
octave.
You supposed to be out here fighting. You supposed to be out here doing that. What you want to sing?
Well, I was talking about Joe Jackson.
Nah. I'm saying like I'm talking as if I'm Michael. I'm a kid. I want to go outside and play fight with my friends. I want to go outside and go to the store and get candy and stuff. Well, I can't do that. Oh no, I gotta be in here hitting notes and doing all of this. But look at where it paid off. It paid off. The same thing with Venus and Serena. If you watch that movie, how their dad was with them, they really didn't get to choose tennis. He kind of made them do tennis, and after a while, they was like, "Nah, this is fire. We about to do this. We gonna do this." It started when they was young. It wasn't their teenage years that he said, "Hey, I'm gonna introduce you to tennis." He already had a routine for them when they was children, son. They was like 9, 6, going through going to practice every day, doing that stuff every day. He was like, nah, we gonna do tennis. Like, there's none of us in tennis. It's gonna be harder for y'all to make it any other thing, but we don't do tennis, so we gonna do tennis. And they was the first 2 black girls to break into tennis to really make it like, hey, it's cool for us. We can do tennis too. I'm waiting for somebody to do it for hockey. One of us gotta get into hockey.
I don't do hockey.
I don't do hockey, but I like watching it. I like watching them fight.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
That was what
Yeah, but I'm saying, but Wayne Gretzky was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
what if one of us could get on that level in hockey? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll make more of us go play hockey, I bet you.
but does that matter though? Hockey, we got, you know what I
I'm
mean?
just
Like,
saying.
let the Canadians have their shit. I mean, that's me, bro. I could give a fuck about hockey, bro. Like, I feel,
Any sport.
I mean, generally when we step in, we dominate.
And that's the thing.
Especially just like
But there's no black hockey player that dominated. We got Tiger for golf. If he say he black, you know, sometimes he should say he black, sometimes he say he not. You don't know what side Tiger on anymore. So
I mean, at that point, bro, it's like realistically speaking, Tiger don't. You like you just said, Tiger. He's Caucasian, he's Malaysian. You know what I mean? He's whatever kind of Asian. And
You know
now
what I'm
he's like,
saying?
he's not even
So
black at this point.
You
it's
don't know
hard.
what he doesn't know what he is.
Yeah, he does.
Nah,
No.
he don't. Some days he say he black, then he said he wasn't black. Like, stop referring to him as black. Like, it was weird for a little while with Tiger.
Which is why I leave golf alone, because it's like, that's at the end of the day, if it's not mini golf or putt, it's usually just an elitist
mini
type
golf
of
is
sport,
fire.
bro.
Mini golf is
Mini
fire.
golf is fun.
It is, but we make it fun.
That's
Regular
true.
real golf, it is like just by association an
That's
elitist
true.
type of sport, which I hate saying. I genuinely
I don't know,
do.
I think it's the kind of thing you just gotta like be with a certain kind of crowd. You can't just like go there with pompous folk, because that's just gonna be annoying.
I feel you, man, but the folk that play it, they ain't the
They
ones that
love
play
it.
mini
Yeah,
golf. That's the
that's-
thing.
yeah,
That's
they
they're
love
not
it.
playing putt.
They play putt like it's the last putt they gonna play forever.
Exactly. 'Cause they betting on each other. I mean, you saw Caddyshack, man. Like, come
Yeah,
on now, they
yo.
don't fuck around,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
That's what anybody. That's what anything in the world though. If you take it serious, you gonna have the attitude about it.
Yeah.
Or you
that's
should. I
that's
can't say
that-
you will. You should have the attitude.
That's
about
that
it.
competitive nature, and I don't do that competitive nature. I just play the games. I do the things because I like it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you like something for long enough, and somebody come along and try to tell you that thing that you like isn't good, what's gonna be your first response? To explain to them everything that's good about it. That's gonna be the first response. Like, oh, you think this is trash? Here's why this is not trash, and you should try it.
Here's what should be done, though. That's the thing.
So it's like,
You should just be like, that sounds like a you problem.
nah. I would try to. What don't you like about it? It's part of understanding people.
That's understanding people, but with certain folk, if they're really like that, honestly, no, that's fair. But I want to say that's to a degree, because like if somebody is just fooling around and just talking shit, then yeah.
Oh yeah, you
tell
gotta know how
them-
to trash talk back though, and
Right,
that's
exactly.
part of my trash talk though. I'm being genuine. That's part of my trash talk. I'm like, oh, it's trash. This is why it's better than everything you know. Like, what do you like?
Got
Then
you,
now I'm gonna
got
start
you, got
talking
you.
about why what I like is better than what you like. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
okay.
It's not more so competitive. It's more so to let you know that I don't have to like what you like. I still like what I like, and it's good for what I like to do with it, whatever that may be. You can't knock it till you try it, and if you try it and you don't like it, you can't not like somebody else for liking it. That don't make sense.
I like sticking to what I like, and if what you like is what I like, then sure. If what you like is what I don't like, then no, that's
Then go on about your way and go do what you like. It don't make us enemies.
Yeah.
That I don't understand that concept. I don't have to like everything you like to be your friend. When you want to go do the thing I don't like, I know how to go home or go do something else.
do my own thing.
I don't have to do everything with you for me to say I like you. That, to me, that's a little weird. That's a little clingy to me. Like, you should be able to go do something else without the same people all the time. Like,
That's a fact.
if
No,
I'm around everybody that just like everything I do, where am I growing at? What am I going to learn that's new that might spark my interest in wanting to do something else? Because we all do the same thing. What new are we going to learn doing the same thing that we all do? If we all record all the time, every day, all we going to do is do what? Record all the time, all the day. But If you record, you like to use cameras. I like to go to the movies. This person like to do this. Some of us might go to the movies. Some of us might stay here. Some of us might go there. But
Start
when it's that time to
exploring.
record, we all still have that same thing in common too. But people don't see it that way, and I don't know, it's weird to me. You just gotta let people be people, man.
Pretty much.
People want everybody to like everything that they like. It's like, no, you don't got to. That don't mean I can't talk to you because you don't like Pokemon and I like Digimon. Like, what you mean? Like, okay, I can see the similarities, I can see the differences, but I like Digimon. It's okay that you like Pokemon. I probably never watched Pokemon, but you like it and that's cool. Good for you.
Digimon has Gundramon, okay?
Just saying, son.
Pokemon has gods.
They got Mewtwo. Mewtwo is my son. You know,
Mewtwo, Giratina.
They got a lot of stuff. Like I don't know.
Rayquaza.
That Power World game that came out. Y'all played that?
I have not played Power World yet.
Oh man,
No,
see,
not yet.
it's like a grown-up Pokemon
No,
to
I
me,
know,
son.
I know. I seen the footage. I seen the gameplay,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like-
That's both.
That's bringing up my childhood. That's the childhood in me. Like, yo, we used to love Pokemon. What? Got to catch them all. We was Ash out here. What you talking about? It was
I'm
crazy.
still playing Pokemon to this day.
I love it, son. Like it's just weird that I don't know. People can't be people, man. I just wish people just let people be people.
Right.
You can't control somebody else's likes and wants, bro. We all supposed to have different ones. And if you find people with the like mind of you, y'all supposed to sharpen each other. Iron sharpen iron. That's what they say, right?
I said before we started recording. I lived a while inside of a bubble. I was a C student who could have been valedictorian. I was already on the honor roll, so I was already moving without worrying about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now to see that people around me are actually doing stuff, it kicks me into high gear. Unfortunately, I'm stubborn as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a while for me to really chug.
Yeah, you'll
But
get there though.
Getting in there and the interest that's happening, I'm building myself. I'm getting myself stronger.
Mm-hmm. And that
That's-
chug though, there's a lot of gears in those chugs.
I'm learning a lot.
Because I remember
Don't
when
get
I
me
first
wrong.
started, man, there was a lot of stuff where it's almost trial and error, bro. But then when you get it, when you actually get it and you know, nah, this was it.
It just becomes muscle memory.
The both of y'all have this thing where y'all like to sit inside all day and beat your meat.
Nah, I'm not in the house beating my meat, bro. Like I was telling him, so you had to go get your glasses, so you would have heard it. But I'll say it again for you. Pardon me. When I was inside, my bubble wasn't just being in the bubble, not doing stuff. I was sharpening my skills. I was learning how to be better at what I actually wanted to do before I presented it to people.
Realizing what you wanted to do.
It
as time moved
wasn't
on.
just being inside, just watching TV and just scratching my balls and playing Xbox all day. Did I still do those things in between? Yes, but it wasn't the only focus. You feel me? Like my focus was to get better at this music thing, to understand how do I mix this? What is an EQ? What is a compressor? What is a gate? What the hell is all of this stuff? When you get into the technicalities of that stuff, like, that's not easy to just learn. That's why I could understand a lot of people like, yo, I'm not touching that. I don't even want to. I just want to come rap. Because when people come to my house to record, I try to tell them, yo, you ever try to record yourself? And they all look at me like, yo, I don't even got the patience to learn all of that. Because I ain't going to lie, it's a lot. But through the trial and error, when it click and you get it, who's going to tell you it wasn't worth it? The people who never even tried it before? That's how you can shut your ears off. I can hear a lot of talk, but it don't mean nothing to me if you ain't doing or even attempting to do what I do. I respect your criticism, I respect your opinion, but I don't take it to heart because you ain't even trying to do what I'm doing. So how you gonna know the plights? It don't make sense for me to take it on.
But why you be in the house so much, bro?
Because, man, like, ain't nothing outside. What's outside?
We outside right now. The grass, the dandelions.
Yeah,
I was just talking to these two dudes over here, Josh and G.
I experienced all of that at a younger age, bro. When you hungry and you trying to really learn something, outside is gonna be there when you need to be outside. Especially in the industry I'm trying to get into, I got plenty of time to be outside, bro. I have to make the product though. If I don't make the product, how is it gonna get out for me to be outside? I can't do everything. I gotta choose. So, even in my younger years, like I was telling him, I was a church boy, so a lot of my friends was gangsters. A lot of my friends wanted to go and rob and do that. I had to go in the house. I chose to go in the house. I chose to not go and do those things so that I could focus on what I'm doing right now. That was why I was in the house. I didn't need to go be a gangster. I didn't need to go do all of that because if I go do that, I'm not going to learn how to do what I need to learn. I don't know how I knew that at a young age, bro, but that's literally why I was inside. Because when I make it, I'm going to be outside all the time. I'm going to get to see more than just this grass. I'm going to see clear water. I'm going to see, I don't know what I'm going to see.
Got that right there.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro.
I looked at it a little different. Like, it's a sacrifice. Like, yeah, I could have went to more parties and did all of that, but I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I'd be behind the curve. I would still be trying to know stuff that I know for years now. You get what I'm saying? So it's a risk reward. I didn't need that part of life. Like, a lot of my friends like to party and stuff like that. I would go to parties, bro. It's not that I never went to. I went to parties, but it was like, I'm in here, yeah, it was fun, but do I want to do this every day? No. I don't want to go to a party every day. That's crazy. I don't need to do that every day. I don't need to go drink and smoke every single day with them. Like, at the time, I didn't do that stuff. So I was like, nah, I'm going home. I need to learn how to do this. Like, it was just a constant thing in my mind saying, yo, you got to learn this. 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 So I legit put all that behind me. It was like, yo, when y'all done, go ahead, go do what you got to do. But when you done, come back to the crib. That's what I mean by letting people be themselves. Like, I don't got to come with you for me to say what. I came with you, and then I ain't even really want to be there. Now I'm going to be the reason y'all get into trouble because I did the dumb shit because I wasn't even supposed to be there. I ain't going through all of that. Go do whatever it is you're going to do in the street. Come holler at me when you done. We can still be friends. I just don't got to partake in what you partake in. That's literally why I was in the house, bro. I ain't want to risk losing even the chance to give this up. That's why I've never been to jail. I never got locked up. I never had no type of police contact. I stay away from all of that stuff. If I see it, right now, if you podcast and I see the wrong thing, yo, I'm going to holler at you later. It's about to go crazy. We need to get out of here. We out, bro. There's no point in me sitting here and trying to diffuse a situation that got nothing to do with me, and now people fighting me because I'm trying to help. It's too much stuff go crazy in the world when you act like that, bro. So I literally keep to myself, bro.
See, that's the part that fucks me up, though, bro. When you try to diffuse it, you see some shit going on, right? Like two people going back and forth. In my head, bro, because I be ego, savior complex, whatever, bro. I be like, yo, guys, what's going on here? I be wanting to do that, bro, but why we fighting for, bro? Like, I try to be the big dude, like, yo, why we fighting?
Yeah, but then when sometimes people now they gonna turn at you like, who the F are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you? Like, mind your business. What you doing over here? This got nothing to do with you.
There's kids over there, brother. Like, come on, now there's a party. They got burgers and shit.
You get what I'm saying?
You don't you want a burger, bro? I'll give them $5 to get you a burger, bro. You know what I mean?
It be like that, so I just learned to like just distance yourself. You can still be people's friends. Let them go do what they want to do. They gonna do it anyway.
Right.
They gonna do what they gotta do anyway. Just if the less I know, the more you could do, because I don't know what you're doing. I like it that way. That way, whenever whatever happens, like y'all RICO cases and all that going around, Young Thug and all of them. Why you think that happened? Too many people know too much things. Too many people know too much things. You don't know who to trust. You see the examples in front of you every day why some of this stuff you should just never try. And people really feel like I'm going to be the one to do it different. I like math, and probability is not on your side. If you watch 10 people go to jail for selling cocaine, you feel like you're going to be number 11 and you're going to do it better than the 10 people before you who y'all all looked up to at some point. I don't see the point in trying it. It ain't going to do nothing for you.
There was that one movie Johnny Depp was playing the cocaine dealer. I forgot, Blow. Yeah, dude said, I got one more job. That said, I'm done. I'm going to get the money, and then I'm going to live with my daughter. We're going to live nice. Then they set him up at the end of the movie.
Exactly. It don't be worth it, bro. It don't be worth it. A lot of times you either get set up, you get robbed, you get killed. It's too many examples. People go to jail, you die, you get shot. Your mans might die, don't even be you, just by accident, just because y'all was in the same spot. That's what happened with Quavo and Takeoff. Like, Takeoff was just there. He was just there to be with his man, and now he dead. Stuff like that, it makes me go, yeah, I need to be in the house. Like, I don't know why. What am I being outside for?
But that's but don't you think a lot of these people put themselves in that situation, bro? No, no disrespect.
That's what I mean
to the
by
dead,
being
bro, but
outside.
It's like, yo, like
That's what I mean by being outside. He was only there to support his friend.
I heard that they were doing were they not doing cards or some shit?
Yeah, they was playing dice and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was in the takeoff was in the back room somewhere. He wasn't there. He came out after he heard the commotion. You there with your friend. If we go out together, that's like me and you going to a club and I hear you getting in the commotion and I just stand there and look at you like I didn't come here with you. You're going to look at me funny. We came together. We supposed to be together. If I go to a club with you, bro, you getting into it with somebody, I'm coming over there like, yo, what's up? We here together. You're not by yourself. You ain't come by yourself. It was kind of that kind of atmosphere. Bang, now he dead. Just because I came to support my friend? Nah, I'm going to stay in the house to learn this, to perfect it. You know, like they say 10,000 hours on something and you're a master. I needed to get my 10,000 hours. That's literally how I really thought. I did everything that I thought I needed to, like, over and over. Like I told you, trial and error. I was explaining to you off camera, like going outside, setting up my camera, taking it back down, going inside, looking at the footage, seeing that it was wrong, setting it all back up, going back outside. That does something to your character. As a person, you can understand what people are lacking. It can help you see the potential of other people, like, because then you know raw talent. When you had to do the work, like, you a podcaster, bro. If you ever go to somebody else's platform, you could tell somebody who just started, and you could tell somebody who is a little higher than you. You could tell somebody who's probably on the same level as you because this is your field. It's the same thing in the music field. If I'm around another musician, because I am a producer, so if I'm around another producer, I'm going to know what this producer knows because I know how to be quiet in the room. That everything you got to be loud for. I like to learn. So if I'm around other people, I'm going to be quiet at first. I don't know you. I'm going to listen to you. I have a daughter. I teach her the same thing. Talking too much will get you in trouble. If you listen to people, they'll tell you who you are just by you listening.
That's a fact.
You don't got to say a word half the time. If you just go in the room and be quiet, you'll learn everything you need to learn to apply it to yourself. But the problem is we don't apply it to ourselves. We just listen to it and we enjoyed being there. I'm doing more than just enjoying being in places. When I go to a place, I had a purpose to be at that place. It wasn't just going outside to try to say, hey, listen to me. Half the time, y'all not genuine in listening to me, so what am I out here playing a clown for? No, I'm not doing that yet. I need to keep working on my product. So I can't come outside the way people will want me to be outside because I'm still in the process of doing things myself. And that's a hard process. Like, when you don't have no team and you doing everything, you know, you sacrifice a lot. Being outside just happened to be one of them. And I'll do it again. People ask me all the time, would you do that again, like stay in the house all day to learn all that again? Looking at it now and how much I love doing it, hell yeah. Because if I wasn't doing this, I honestly don't know what I would be doing.
Remember that during our first podcast, me, you, like, it was me, you, Ice, and Isaac were going back and forth about doing some shit on Main Street. Mm-hmm. And it was funny because me and you were on the same level. Mm-hmm. You were just in deeper thought of what I was thinking. And Ice and Isaac were on the same level as well. Which
Correct.
I still think it's hilarious.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's like, yo, like, y'all got to understand. Isaac understands it more now. Mm-hmm. But at the time, bringing all this equipment, which collectively cost a few $1,000s.
Correct.
Like,
and then you outside and you don't know the people around you. Anybody can just run by here, swipe something up, and start running. Now you got to take off. Like, it's a lot of risk.
I don't have security with me.
It's a lot of risk, bro.
I'd have to pay some dudes. I know security dudes, bro. I'd have to pay them with shit I don't have to come and, stand here for like 3 to 4 hours. While we set up and break down and shit.
And all you doing is standing there.
Exactly. All you doing is standing there on your phone, bro. Just make sure none of these fentanyl motherfuckers come up and take my shit. Yeah. That's all you gotta do, bro. I'll give you $100 for 4 hours.
It be like that. Some people don't understand that. And I used to carry, just like you, carry all my stuff outside, go shoot the video. I'll try to do it as fast as I can. Just so cause we would go to areas that we know we're not supposed to be in, son. Like, just to get that shot, you going in places that say trespassing if you go. So, I got a studio in my backpack. All right, hurry up. We got 30 minutes, bro. We in there, setting it up. Gotta hurry up, shoot everything, because there are times that people come to you, hey, what are you doing? What you doing here? You can't be here. All right, can we just do this one last one? Just one last one? Just one last one? Just keep turning to this one last one. So
what's at the train station?
That's what I said. We were trying to do a
understand
podcast.
it, son. Understand it.
Yeah, we did a few podcasts at the train station, bro, and eventually MTA came to us and said, "Yo, gotta go."
Yeah.
Gotta go. I was like, "Wait, can we just say, nah, sorry guys, you
gotta
you
go."
gotta jet." I was like, "All right, give us a minute to tear it down."
I
still got that. I still got a little bit of that footage from when they came to us, bro. But
It
next
be
time
like
they
that,
have, bro,
son.
that dude on, bro.
It be like that, son, because there's a lot of this stuff we don't realize we should have permits for. You could go get a permit to film in certain places and stuff like that. Like, you never know if people want to be difficult, they could just sue you for it. Let you do it, sit there, and then if it does get big, they didn't pay us to do this, and this is our property, like, there's so much technical stuff that could happen. So it's like, I just be grateful that when that did happen, like, some people still made us leave, but we got what we needed to before that happened. Like, that's what I mean by being in and out and being mobile is cool and all, but it's a big risk. Stuff break. I done broke so much equipment, bro, trying to hurry up and rush because we got to get out of somewhere before somebody come. Like, it'd be crazy. And then the clients don't understand that, yo, this equipment costs more than the video that you asking for. So let me worry about that. I have to worry about this equipment. I can't really, baby you and, like, say, hey, can you handle this with care? No, I'm going to handle my own stuff because I don't want to even be mad at you. So when my clients came, like, nah, I don't want you touching anything. Just be the artist. You go do something else. I got it, because I didn't want that in my head, like, damn, they just broke my $1,000 camera.
How do you say that to somebody who can't control their emotions,
Yeah.
I say that to you like, yo, dog, you understand how much this costs in there? And then they give you the spiel. Man or woman, don't fucking matter. They got that nigga mentality. Bullshit. Don't insert whatever shit they're going to say here. And it's like, understand that. It's like, listen, I put the blunt down, nigga. I need you to be real.
That's people that didn't have to work for what they have. If you grateful, if you actually had the work to do it, bro, it comes with a different appreciation. Like, I heard this term, privilege is invisible to those who have it. So if you've been a privileged person, you're not gonna understand what I'm saying. If somebody could just give you $1,000 camera at will, you're not gonna understand me having to put $200 aside every paycheck until I got that $1,000 to go get that $1,000 camera. You're going to look at it like, I could just throw this shit away. I don't need this. I could throw this away and get another one. I could throw this away and get another one. So it comes with a different appreciation, bro. That's how you diffuse that situation. You understand that in your mind, like, oh, you just never had to buy it on your own. All right, then move out my way. Then don't touch mine. Because that's a whole different ball game of somebody touching your stuff and they don't even know how much it costs. Just your microphone.
Sure.
Doing stuff like this to your stuff, and you looking at them like, bro, that's an $800 mic. What are you doing? Jesus. Like, you breaking up everything on the inside. You can't do that to the mic. Like, it be like that when you outside, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, as you did when you out here, don't touch it. I got it. Just be the artist. Like, I got it. Don't worry about it. And I don't take no offense. Like, I want you to do what you got to do with your stuff because you bought this stuff. I understand that. I bought everything that I own.
I mean, that's one of the things that I like most about me and Isaac's dynamic. Hopefully, because he's probably gonna do more shit. Like, he's probably not gonna be here a few other times. So you're gonna have to fill in for him. So you'll experience this as well. Like, but you've already been doing that with him before we even started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would set up. I'd do a lot of the production type stuff, and he would do a lot of the more personable stuff. You know what I'm saying? Smoke y'all up. Talk to y'all, engage with y'all, keep y'all engaged while I'm setting up and shit. Cause like he doesn't notice like that. He doesn't notice like that. Like Isaac, he's an excellent dude, excellent worker, but this isn't his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the production. I mean.
Yeah, but He respects that.
Exactly.
So
To a T, he
said
does.
he don't take it as a slight like most people would. Most people like, what you mean? I don't know how to do this. Da, da, da.
Right.
He don't take it like that. Like, yo, you good at that. Do what you good at. I'ma do what I'm good at.
Right.
I respect people like that. That's why I connected with y'all from when I first met y'all.
Right.
Yo, if you good at something, go be great. I don't need to hate you because you good at something. I'ma let you. Yo,
That's why
I
trying to get
really
better.
wish people will understand how much I say to myself. If I could find somebody who could do one of the jobs that I do, and they do it well enough, where I could just not do it no more and actually trust them to do it, and I would literally say, yo, you're the greatest at this job, we good. I love people that are great at what they do because I can't do it. That doesn't mean I'm going to hate you because you're good at something. I love the fact that you're good at
It
it
means you're an asset.
because I don't know how to do it. So I need you to do that. People don't understand that. It's like they flip it somehow. It's like, because you could do it, I hate you for it because I can't do it. And I'm like, what happens to your brain to make you think that way?
It's like a lot of the times when I see situations like that, it's more of how somebody comes off because people are already, people are fickle, right? So you got to talk to everybody. They always say men got an ego, this and that, fragile ego. Listen, women, you got to talk to everybody a certain way. It doesn't
Correct.
matter because it's like if I come to you and I say like, yo, I've had this conversation with mad people multiple times, like, yo, you're better at this. You're better at that. That's not a slight against you. That's understanding. We all have our places.
Correct,
Like
bro.
here we go again. I'm gonna bring this back. Isaac shit. He be on the block. I'm not on the block. I'll be like, sometimes I'm like, yo, fuck the block. There's fentanyl on the block. Fuck the block. The block don't care about us. This dude's on the block. He's honestly, bro. And me and him go back and forth because I be frustrated a bit, but it makes sense. People know him more than they know me, which is crazy because I'm the one
Because
who
he's
does it.
outside.
He's outside. But then it's like, wait a minute, he's the one outside. So I can't say shit.
That's the dynamic that I have with Ice, and people think that I'm like, I don't like that. I'm like, no, he's the one outside performing all of the stuff that I'm able to sit in the house and help him make. You get what I'm saying? Like,
On the computer.
let him go
Doing the
outside.
stuff.
He's the artist. Who am I to be like, yo, I want to go outside with you and take your shine? Like, no, this is your song, bro. Yeah, I'm the producer. I'm this. I'm that. But no, this is your song, bro.
Just
go
make sure I get
do
some
what
money
you gotta
afterwards.
do
That's it.
with your song, bro.
Just don't get fucked up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, just don't do no dumb shit, bro. Mind your business.
That's
But,
all I ask.
With the right dude, that's not even a question.
That's all I ask.
You
bro.
just be the concerned brother at that
That's
point.
it.
Like, yo, bro, like,
how
yo,
did it
just don't
go?
get fucked
Was
up.
it great?
Yeah.
Like that's like we had that relationship this time. He's like, yo, this show I want you to come to. And then I look at him and be like, bro, I don't like people. Like, I don't really get along with people because I'm going to speak my mind. And not everybody is okay with that. And I'm not going to be disrespectful when I speak my mind, but if you do something funny around me, I'm going to say, yo, what was that about? And a lot of people don't expect you to say that. And it's like, well, I'm not just going to let you do anything around me. I'm trying to make it home tonight. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't afford to, this has never happened. It's just a hypothetical. I'm supposed to be going with Ice to a show. I'm watching him stop somewhere to get something that doesn't look like it should be going with us. And now we're driving to a whole nother state. No. What was that?
What just happened?
What did you just get from that person? Because if it's something that could potentially put us in jail or stop anything that we got to do, I don't think we should be doing that, brother. I think we should, think of a smarter way or a better way to do that. Like some people respect it. Some people like the fact that I do that, but then some people say, that you being too cautious. I'm like, well, you're supposed to be in the world we live in now.
It's a good trait to have. You can't just let things go. Granted, grown-ass people should know that certain things shouldn't be gotten, certain things shouldn't be done at certain times in certain situations.
But yeah, growing up though, people just do whatever they want though, bro. It's like what he was saying, like I could go defuse the situation, now they flipping it on me.
Do what you want, just understand that you understand the environment in which you live in. Understand the environment in which you're in first. Just in the present.
That's a lot of the times people don't do though, and that's a good point. People don't understand the environment they're in.
People don't understand that like the people around them are also people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. We all make mistakes. We all got emotions. We all got anger. We all got the same things. It's just how we express it might be a little different. Just because you yell when you mad and I'm quiet when I'm mad doesn't change the fact that we are both mad.
the only couple of scales that I can see in it is age and upbringing.
Upbringing more than age, because to me, age don't mean nothing.
Age, I would see experience.
Well,
But
then,
you can learn a lot in your upbringing.
because the reason I can't say that because there's a lot of kids that go through crazy things at young ages, and it forced them to kind of have a different mindset. So by the time they 30, they really 80 in their mind because they went through stuff at 5 and 6 years old that an average kid would never have to deal with in their life. So that's why I say it's not so much about even the age. It's that upbringing is the number one thing to me. Is like, who was teaching you about the world? That's why you act the way you act majority of the time in my eyes. Because if you got good parents, and it don't even have to be both of them, because I had one, I know who my dad is. My dad knows who I am, but he was not present in my life the way that he should have been. It was just mom. But I'm respectable. I never been, like I said, I never been to jail, never did all that. I went to college, I graduated high school, all that stuff. So it's possible.
You can have the experience, but you can lack wisdom.
Correct.
But-
and it could be
and-
vice versa too, though.
Exactly.
It could be the other way around. You can have all the experience in the world, but if you wasn't paying attention through those experiences, what did you learn? Absolutely nothing.
Yep.
That's why I say upbringing is really what matters, because in the moments that you missed it, your parents should have been like, did you understand what just happened?
And then you're just looking at them like,
You're not going to understand it until it clicks, but it's going to click. But if nobody say it to you, there's nothing to click. There's nothing for you to fall back on like, yo, my mom did say that to me. Or, my dad did kind of mention that. Or my brother, my sister, whoever it is in your life. Damn, they did kind of say that was going to happen if I did this. Damn, I should have never did this. Damn. But
And
if you
that's
never
where
had
accountability
that,
takes
you
its
make
place.
your own decision. Like, nigga, this is my life. I had to do this. You don't like it? Well, you wasn't here to tell me otherwise, so this is what I did. You got to stand on what you do. People, like you said, accountability is a big word that I hate talking about because too many people do not have that word. They love playing the blame game. It's your fault.
It
You
takes a
did
strong person to be accountable for the things that they do,
You did that.
even if it's insanely heinous.
But because even if it's insanely heinous, the more heinous, I feel like the more time you had to think about it.
The more time you had to think about it, yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
the more egregious it is, I'm not saying you going.
What I'm saying is, like, if you're starting to take accountability for it, you understand the heinous thing that you've done.
That's a
At
fact.
the very least,
That's a fact.
You know what you did, and it's something that
Unless
now
you got
need
a
to
real
work
mental
with.
problem. Because there's a lot of that happened too. A lot of us have mental illnesses and we don't like to address them because of our
Trauma and all
community.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's told to us to keep everything as a secret. Don't go to the doctors and because Tuskegee events and all that. People still bring that up every now and then, especially when COVID came back
Tuskegee.
around. That's why a
When's the
lot of
last
us
time?
didn't want to take it. Last time the government did that to us, they was poisoning us. They was putting whatever they wanted. Now you're just gonna say, hey, this is gonna fix some disease that we never even heard of before. Yeah, I'm not
What's the
doing
new
that.
thing? Prozac?
I don't even know, bro. I just was like, nah, I'm not. I'm sorry, like I
We
can't.
gotta listen. We gotta stop that shit. I get it. Maybe not stop it, but we need to be more open when it comes to stuff like that.
I agree. That's why I'm saying it because a lot of us, it wasn't even us.
Most of us don't even know the fucking Tuskegee.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean when I say it wasn't even us. We, as people that were born
Real quick.
now, we never went through none
Real
of that.
quick sidebar. You say Tuskegee. We don't know too much about Tuskegee. The last time we heard Tuskegee was in Night at the Museum. The
That's a fact.
Tuskegee Airmen are on the move.
Well, I'm just
That's
saying.
exactly what it was. A fucking joke in a kids movie.
Yeah, but
In a
that's
family
but
movie.
that's what I mean. As in, like, people don't let stuff go, and you gotta fix that because it wasn't us. Our ancestors went through that, so we don't have to. So yeah, we remember it, but to still say that, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do this because of that. It's like, bro, did you experience that? Did anybody in your family experience that? Was it in your family line or something? Like, why do you feel like that you gotta be the one to uphold that? Like, who are you?
And it doesn't even make sense for the time, which is worse than anything.
Correct.
Cause like when that COVID shit was going on, everybody was on that shit about not even just the Tuskegee Airmen, like they demonized you, vilified you if you didn't take the syringes. And I said, and it was like, yo, even in the household, it's like, yo, like you gotta take it or fuck you.
Yeah,
And
bro.
It's like
Not to cut you off. Where you know that the government said, hey, we'll give you weed if you come get the COVID shot.
I know. I heard. What is it? Some places in Africa and Asia were giving out oranges, like straight up. Just take these oranges, vitamin C package, vitamin package. They were giving them fruit. Now hold on. They were giving them fruit to help fight against the disease. Not, oh yeah, take the syringe and we'll be better. I didn't even hear about that shit till you just told me.
Bro,
which is crazy.
It was crazy,
Which
bro.
is crazy that you just
This
said
stuff
that.
you read on Facebook, bro. This stuff you read on Facebook.
I know
bro.
Asia was giving everybody fruit, like straight up, like yo, take the fruit. This will help you fight the disease.
See,
Vitamin
that makes
C,
sense.
D, whatever.
So that makes sense on a small scale.
Why people wouldn't want to is like, yo, if you just giving it away like that, I don't know. The government don't give away nothing. They take everything. Taxes, don't matter what you do, taxes is coming out. If you win free money, they're still taking taxes from you. I hit the lottery for $1 billion. They're still taking majority of that money. Why? I want it.
But you'll get back in February.
I want it.
You get back in February.
No, but it's my money. I want it now.
Nah,
Like the
you'll
commercial.
get back
Was
in
that
February,
commercial? Is
nigga.
my money and I need it now?
I understand that. You'll get it back in February.
Get it back.
Yeah, we just have to abide by it.
Yeah,
That's the problem, though.
Yeah.
You know how many people lost their jobs just because they didn't want to take a shot?
Which fucked me up.
And in the field that needed it, like we needed the nurses to be there. Now, even if you go, have you been to the doctor or a hospital lately and realized how short-staffed most of them are now?
Yeah, it's because
Because a lot of people lost their jobs
Missed
after
out.
being there for 30 years because they didn't get a shot.
When I was doing background work,
it's a
when they
ploy,
were
I
when they
tell
were
you.
doing a lot of background work
It's
around
rigged.
here, I was talking with a few people there, and they said, "Yo, you have to get that fucking shot." And they wouldn't let some people. They let it slide the first time, but then after, you're not coming back after today. You're not coming back. We need you now, but after today, nah, fuck that. We got somebody else. What the fuck they doing over there?
Hey, fireworks. I don't know.
Nigga. Well, fucking yeah, bro. So that shit fucked me up, bro. Cause I knew one of the dudes. I did stand up with one of these guys who I'm talking about, and he said, "Yo, I don't feel." And he was genuine, like, I don't feel comfortable about this. I don't like this. It's genuinely not fair that you're keeping me from opportunities because I don't agree with what you're forcing me to do. And it's like, listen, I understand everybody's scared. This is a new thing, relatively new, because it's been around for a minute. It just spread around the planet. But it was like, yo, like, I agree though, to force people and then to shame them because we're like the only country doing that.
Correct.
It's nobody else.
No.
Like I just said, Asia was giving out oranges and it came from them. Kung flu, nigga, that shit. Funny as fuck. It's fucked up because it's funny. But it's like, yo, that shit came from them, bro.
That's a fact.
Africa, they was doing the same shit. It's like, but then when it comes to us, yo, you either take a shot or fuck you.
Oh, yeah, or you nothing.
Yeah.
What other nation in the world has not free healthcare?
Like I could take these.
I wish we did have free healthcare. That would, man.
If we had
listen.
free healthcare, that'd be much better.
well,
but yeah,
I don't think that's ever gonna happen though.
not happening.
I don't. Not in America.
no. The closest that we have to it is Medicaid. MVP is great.
It's alright.
Okay, it's the
It's
best thing I
alright.
can do right now.
Nah, cause I've had MVP before. It's alright. Like
What's better? Do you, if you can, I'm
Blue
down
Cross-
to change my insurance like that.
Blue Cross Blue Shield if you could get it.
Okay.
I got that shit.
Aetna's a
We're
little
up to
better
that.
than MVP if you could get it. Like MVP is like some of them co-pays. You be like, what am I paying the copay for? Like I'm supposed to come to the dentist every 6 months
Right?
or 2 a year. I'm supposed to get my eyes checked. Why am I paying the copay to do something that
I'm supposed
it's supposed to be covered?
I have a driver's license for a reason.
Yeah,
And I need to be able to. I work in a restaurant.
yeah.
So we were talking before about this current situation with the AI.
I'm not a fan.
Last episode you talking about AI?
Fucking minutes ago.
Minutes ago?
I'm not a.
All
I'm
right.
I can't say I'm not a fan, bro. Like, I'm on both
That's a
sides.
fact.
I'm on both sides.
Drake and Kendrick.
I'm on both sides.
How you on both sides? You a producer. How
Nah,
you on both sides?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it allows me as a producer, if I can't get Drake, and I feel like I know a writer, I can write it and make it and probably make Drake want to use my beat now.
Yeah, but then you make a whole ass banger.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. That banger now could be like, yo, Drake, you should have bought this.
You should have bought this. It's got your voice in it.
You get what I'm saying? Like you never know. Like to the people who don't have the greatest voices but can write, and they can pitch it to that person. Like you can use it in a different way. It all depends on how you gonna use the AI.
That sounds like black.
Say like you can't rap, but you know how to write. But you can't actually go in the booth and record it and stuff like that. But you know how to lyrically write. You write something, and I can't even say J. Cole no more. He apologized. Say you wrote something for Drake. We was talking about Drake. Say you wrote something for Drake, right? And then you go and you give it to him. Like, say, yo, this is my beat. This is something I wrote to it, but I don't rap. So I just was making this beat thinking about what your voice would have sounded like on it. Now he wants the beat. And he's going to write whatever he wants to write. Or he could use the same thing. It's a little iffy. Like, it gives certain people different opportunities because if you're weak in the area, it could strengthen that area.
What you just said isn't a strength. It's not even a steroid. I can see the pitching tool behind it. I can't see that. But you still ain't shit when it turns to rapping. You're still just a ghostwriter.
Yeah, but see that goes to the argument: who's better, the ghostwriter or the person that's performing it? Because the person that's performing it won't even have it without the ghostwriter.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying, like, if I wrote it, but I can't rap. Let's just say there are people in the world who don't know how to rap, but they know a good rapper because they know the lyrics. So if they can write their own thing and have the computer do some shit to it to make it sound like a real rapper, just to let that rapper hear it, that's a weakness being strengthened because I can't get on the mic and do this to the beat. Some people have timing issues. Like, there's a lot of different issues in recording. So if those is one of your issues, that fixes that for you so that you can further yourself.
But it doesn't even sound like because you're not working on anything. You're letting something else take care of that for you immediately versus something serendipitous happening.
But only for the purpose to sell it. If you're not trying to get nothing, like, if music is not for you, but you can write, like, even let's take it out of music. Say you had the craziest idea for a movie, but you don't know how to write a script. You have an AI write a script for you, you read it, and it's exactly what the idea is that you had in your mind. Now you pitching that to Hollywood. You saying that because I didn't sit there and actually write the whole script, that's cheating?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, nigga. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shortcut.
That is
It's like
the
a big
greatest.
shortcut.
No,
Bro,
I understand that. I understand that it's a shortcut, but it all started with the idea.
Okay.
Without the idea, this AI can't even write what it wrote.
And so you tell me that instead of actually learning how to become a writer, so that you can wear that honor of becoming a writer and producing the human experience, you're gonna take this immediate shortcut and try to gain a skill that something else technically has.
No, I'm just saying, if I never had that skill,
right?
I'm just going from, like, I'm not talking about musically now. Like, if somebody never did music,
right,
and they just say, yo, I want to make a fire track. When they go to do their searches online now, all the AI tools is going to pop up, right? So somebody is going to take all those tools, not knowing that there's other ways to do it, and make some fire from it. Something that nobody else could do with those, with those AI programs. What are you gonna say to that? Because it takes the person that's using the program to even make it sound that way.
What if you?
I feel like that's work.
What if you used the AI thing to start what you wanted to do? Like, that was the one thing to really kick off what you were trying to do. and then you started learning after that.
It's different ways to approach things, man.
Like you were able to get yourself into the door with that AI stuff, and
That's
now
like
you don't
sampling.
need it. Now you don't
you
need
know
it
what?
anymore.
I will equate the AI to sampling. All these people taking old hits
it can create
and
a
just
template
redoing
for
the old hits because the old hit worked and they making a new sound. That's the same thing as cheating to me. As a producer, if I go get Nelly's Air Force Ones and I flip the sample, it was already made. So am I really the producer? No, that's why you got to pay the person to clear the sample. What did you actually do? That negates a lot of songs if you think that way.
In terms of the screenwriting, no. Let me get the sampling part first, because I got a shorter answer for that. So, in terms of the sample, I could understand where you're coming from in terms of that. How many songs were improved because they used somebody else's work with most of the time with permission. As we know, most of the time somebody got paid in the back end or something like that. So that's different because that was actually somebody who sat down, put in the work, did this, and it's a respect thing. It's a lineage. Like, yo, you made this fire shit. Would you mind if I used it as well? Like it's not just like a cheat, and it's also like a homage, paying honor, giving the flowers in a way. Because J. Cole just did that with Meat Canyon, where it's like, you know who Meat Canyon did? Okay. So he just did that, and it's like, I don't know if he wanted to use that directly, but let's just use that because I got that. That shit, me and Isaac were bumping that the other day, and that shit was funny.
No,
funny as fuck.
I agree, but that's why I say I equate it to the same type of thing because it was already there. There was a platform for you to even build on. Like that original beat was built from nothing. So you took what he already built and built something on top of it. That's like adding a layer to a house that's already there. It's cheating. The foundation is there already.
I don't know if it's cheating. I think it's an additive.
Yeah, but like again, if you build a house, if you want to add something to a house that got a shitty foundation, your add-on is gonna fall.
Well,
It's not gonna stand. It's gonna be what? You need a solid foundation. So when you going back to an old hit, a solid foundation because it's already a hit, you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, but if you got something like you take AI, you somebody who's good, who can write good, but then you let AI handle that shit, then there goes with that shitty foundation. Like, okay, you may have a okay foundation because you're a good writer, but then the AI comes in and it's just like,
What if it ends up
it's a
being
fucking
fire?
robot. What
if it ends up being fire?
if
What
it
if it
ends,
ends up
9
being
times out
really
of 10,
good?
it be fire. How many AI songs you heard that was trash?
like I heard
Some of them be fire.
Some of them,
yes, a good
I have to admit, I've heard a few that are actually fire. And I'm sitting here like somebody had to work with the prompt, this and that, and this. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, it be funny sometimes. But that's the thing though, at the end of the day, it's like you gotta recognize that somebody else could have done this.
But they didn't though.
Right.
You can't discredit the person. That's one thing I don't like.
I don't give a fuck.
Because you didn't do it. You said somebody else could have done that, but did they? You can't hate on the person that did it.
Can't.
But the person that gave the AI, you can discredit them because they gave it to a fucking machine.
They didn't make the program. They just used it.
All right, they used it, but then does that mean that that's their actual shit, or is it the AI shit?
Well,
the
it all
AI
depends.
can't take full credit for it. The AI doesn't know that it's making something that
remember,
you're going to profit.
You gotta choose. You gotta choose the voice. You gotta choose the beat. You gotta choose those things to put all this together.
You can choose your voice and make the AI make your voice good.
Better example. Pharrell and the Neptunes. We know they all had their roles. Pharrell did like the synth work and the drums. Chad was more the thump, 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 thump. They had their, the certain instruments that they played. Let's just say Chad didn't want to do that instrument today. Think the beat's gonna sound the same when they're supposed to be together? Something's gonna sound like it's missing. So if I go to an AI program and I know how to put stuff together, but I don't know how to actually do it, from a producer standpoint, Quincy Jones, if I say, hey, violinist, play this, play that, but I don't play the violin, but I know the arrangements to make it sound beautiful. I didn't do the work. The people playing it are doing the work, right? So if I am AI and I have a platform like Quincy Jones, the AI is Quincy Jones, and you're saying strings play that, horns play that, drums do this, I want this vocal on that, I want this on there, I want this on that. That's all work. Because Quincy Jones did it. And we consider him to be the greatest composer, musician, producer. All you had to do is, hey, no, take that out right there. We're going to add that here. But he's not actually playing anything.
What if I said this? What if AI wasn't cheating? What if it's more so greedy and a loophole? Because you're having this computer do all the work for you or with you rather than having a bunch of other people help you out with it.
Correct. It's a way to cut jobs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's cheating, it's just greedy.
Well, it's still
If you want to keep calling it
No,
cheating.
I can understand. No, that's what I'm saying. I
Cheating.
can understand why he's saying it's cheating. I'm just playing devil's advocate because this is a podcast.
Yeah.
Because
Right
I
on.
agree with it being cheating too. But at the same, somebody like me using AI who knows how to do everything is definitely cheating. It's definitely cheating.
Okay.
What did I put in all the work for? Somebody could just do it in 2 clicks. I completely understand that. But playing devil's advocate, if that person don't know how to do the clicks that I know how to do, why should that stop him from trying to get into the industry?
Cause you trying to get into the industry without having any kind of real, without putting any kind of real work in, so you don't even know how to navigate that water. Somebody asks you to, like, I see. So when we were in the studio trying to create the beats for Glizzy Goblin, and no disrespect to my man or any producers like it, bro, but Isaac was there looking at me like, yo, this is why musicians are going out of business. Because the fucking software's handling it, this and that. You could GarageBand, all them motherfuckers that were created. And it's like, you're right. And other podcasts, too. I was listening to Ari Spears podcast. It's like, yo, you don't hear about producers being together anymore. Fresh Prince had his shit with the dude he was rocking with. All them dudes had a guy they were linked up with, like you just brought up Pharrell and the Neptunes.
That's what, because they played their roles. They played their roles. And that's what I'm saying. Like when you just said how when you went to the producer and you realize what really goes into making beats, the people that actually play drums, which I do, that's what I'm saying. I'm both. I actually can play instruments. So I understood the little arguments Kanye was having with people. I understood all of that Timberland little backlash that he was having. I understood all of that. You know why? I've actually played the music. And now I know what it's like putting it in the computer. If you can get what you actually play into the computer to actually sound like you're actually playing it, just the feeling of the music, you're a GOAT. Because the computer takes away so much of that. It's all robotic. Everything is right on time, right on tempo, right? A lot of the beats we make, everything is not right on the tempo because we got swag. Something might be a little too fast or a little too slow, or the volume might be like a ghost note or something like that. Like all that stuff, like you have to learn how to add all that into the computer to even get it to be programmed that way. That's why Kanye is considered a genius. Like, how do you get the program to make your beat sound like that? Like that's out of control sometimes. Like, you heard that Carnival beat?
Go.
That beat is
go,
crazy.
That beat is crazy, but the lyric. But hold
That's
on.
so good,
Before we-
Chiana roll. Ride the dick like a carnival.
I was listening to that last night.
That track is crazy, bro.
No, the beat goes crazy, but that's the thing though. The beats have been going crazy for years. It's just hit a new level with that. The lyrics are trash.
Correct. I agree.
Trash.
But
Horrendous,
but do you
horrendous.
know why the lyrics can be trash now? Because the beats are better.
Because it sounds nice.
The beats are better. That's what I be trying to explain to people. You will never be able to get rid of a producer. Why? Because if you are trash, we can make you better.
Ride my dick like a carnival. I couldn't even understand.
If-
All I heard
if
was
you're
ride my
trying-
dick like a carnival. Couldn't understand
Go,
a damn.
go,
If you
go,
could rap,
head
if
so
you
good
could
she
rap
on
a
a
little
roll.
bit,
She
I
ride
don't
the
want
dick
to
like a
go.
carnival.
I don't want to
just
say,
can't do
but
impossible.
it don't matter what you do. A producer can hear potential and be like, "Oh, nah, I could work with that."
Yeah.
It will never be the other way around.
Nah.
It'll never be the other way around.
fucking horrendous. And honestly, the fact that they let that out there the way it is, someone of Kanye's status and stature, I felt like, yo.
But because when you go to a club, you're
That
not
shit was-
thinking of the lyrics.
That's
You're thinking
that's
of that
dancing.
beat go crazy.
But then
Exactly.
just give the beat out. That's disgusting. At that
It's not
point.
a song. A beat without lyrics is not a song. It's an instrumental, sir.
That's a fact.
In order to make it a song, some type of lyrics have to be on it. So if I say shake your ass 3 times to this beat, and people gonna go out there and shake their ass, guess what's going on to make it a song?
Shake your ass.
Watch
yourself. Shake your ass. Show me what you're working with.
It's going on there.
We can have the thing is though is that with today's generation, we can have those songs. We've always had those sultry, sexual songs.
Yeah.
Not sensual, sexual.
Got you?
What's wrong with head so good she an honor roll? She
The-
ride the dick like a carnival.
The problem is
Nothing.
what?
I said nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I said. Well, no, hold on.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. Well, for one thing, that's all you're gonna pay attention to, and 2, that's all that's gonna be pushed. That's all that's pushed
That's
nowadays.
the biggest
And
chant.
then-
That's
Right.
the longest running thing in the song.
But the thing is that the rest of the song that you're talking about, that's the hook, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. That song, the actual lyrics is just hook. Everything after that, the dudes that were actually featured on that song, you can't understand a damn thing they're saying other than maybe Kanye. And it took me a minute to be like, wait a minute, that's Kanye. That first dude is Kanye. I thought this was somebody. I thought this was a child, nigga. So this is somebody else. It's like, yo, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem.
But that's
with
the
song.
time. That's the time we got to in music that kind of got me upset. Like nobody cares about the lyrics no more.
Yo,
Nobody cares about the lyrics no more, bro. And I've been saying this for years. Like, to me, lyrics matter more than the beat because if you're a good lyricist and you're going to trash beat, I'm still going to listen to it because you're walking on this.
What's
beat.
your opinion on Hopsin?
On what?
Hopsin?
Who's Hopsin?
He's a rapper. He can speed rap.
Those
I
guys
think
don't know
I like
who Hopsin
it.
is,
I like his lyrics. His beats are nice, but they're not Drake or J. Cole or Kendrick. It's the same deal with Token.
Without hearing them, by listening to what you say, it's a perfect example of J. Cole when he first came out. Everybody used to say his music was
Here's
sleepy.
the thing. People like Hopsin, people like Token, they've been out for over a decade. About
But
like almost not even 15 years.
they're probably considered underground because they couldn't break the mainstream for some reason.
They couldn't for the longest.
Because either they don't have the producer to push it to another level.
get that off there, man.
They ain't got the producer to push it to the level that it needs to be, or they're happy being in the lane that they're in. Some people put a ceiling on themselves. That's why Drake is who he is. He can do anything.
Okay.
It don't matter what beat he's on, he's going to make it fire. That's a skill. Not everybody can do that. Some people find a specific lane, like Fabio Foreign, drill rapper. You will never hear him on anything besides drill to me. And if you do, it's sparingly. There's certain rappers that they don't go outside of trap. There's R&B singers that don't go outside of soul. Like, they stay in their pocket. But to be versatile, you could do a little bit of everything. That's why Drake is who he is. And that's why people hate him for it, because Drake has done freaking last one dance. Like, he can make you want to dance like that, or he can make you want to go shoot somebody. Like, Drake has done that. Like, what hasn't he done? He came out with a whole goddamn dance album and people hated it, but it still went number 1.
This is Drake.
I think
There's not much you can say to somebody who goes number 1 with a dance album.
I can still say that motherfucker still has ghostwriters.
I mean,
I can still say at the end of the day he's pleasing to a generation that willfully drinks poison and doesn't give a shit.
I'm just saying, like, even if he had a ghostwriter, the ghostwriter couldn't have performed it the way he did.
also, what does that say about the community?
He's part of he's part of why the community is the way it is.
He
That's
more
a fact.
so reinforces it. It's a lot of people who just who just consume it.
So he's
Man,
part of the problem.
do you realize that Jadakiss wrote a lot of stuff that Diddy was out dancing to? Like, that's all Jadakiss? You realize that?
I believe it.
All the hits that we like that you probably didn't even know was Jadakiss writing, that it was Jadakiss that actually wrote it.
I believe it.
It's all about the person that's performing at the end of the day because music is a business. Like,
Right.
Chris Brown can have somebody else write a song for him, but they can't sing like Chris Brown can and dance like Chris Brown can to
Right.
get this song out there the way they can. That's why it's more acceptable in R&B rather than rap. But why isn't it? If you could write something better than me and I could perform it better than you, we're a team, goddammit. We're a team now.
The issue.
Because hold on, I'm not done because I
My
feel
fault,
like
my fault.
people skip this part. If you ghostwrite a lot for me, at the end of the day, I'm gonna start picking up on what you're doing. I'm learning it now.
Yeah, and then
So
you're just
then-
gonna make it better.
Correct. I can either distance myself from you, or as I'm trying different things to lift it up, I'm lifting you up too. But some people don't do that. Some people like you'll write something for somebody, they say it's fire, and then they think they're better than you. Now they never speak to you again. That's completely different than somebody who's like, yo, I could write that a little better, but you could sing it better than me. Okay, let me see what you're doing. Now you're in the room with them constantly. This is what I mean by iron sharpens iron. Now you're constantly in the room. Y'all constantly working on stuff. It's going to be hard for you to not pick up on some of the stuff that they was bringing to the table that you was lacking, which is why they had to write it, if you're serious about trying to be a musician. Because even, let's take it to sports. If you play basketball, if you play football, if you go practice with LeBron for a week rather than practicing by yourself for a week, don't you think you'll be a little bit better because you practice with LeBron James? So if I'm in a room with somebody who's on that stature or even like-minded like me, and they know something I don't, and I say, nah, I'm not going to let you do it because that's considered ghostwrite, but that's going to be the part of the song that everybody likes, but I'm going to be, why wouldn't I do that? That's an ego thing to me. He wrote the hell out that song. He just couldn't perform it like I did. Okay. Now, it becomes a thing where you try to act like you wrote it when you know you didn't. It's just weird to me. I don't know.
You just have a team now. Everybody takes credit for what happened. You're still making the money for what
you did.
For what you did.
Correct.
It's your stuff. It's the both of your stuff, but it's still your stuff.
I would never take credit away from somebody who said to me, like, even if I'm making my songs and we're in a room together, if I'm doing the harmony part and you give me a harmony or you might have sung it a little better, I might say, yo, can you sing that for me? Like, you did that note way better than I was even thinking to do that note. Do you mind doing that for me? What's wrong with that? You did it better. It's going to make the song better, which means the people who listen to it are going to like it more.
And now people are cutting corners with AI so that they can make more money with taking the blame for all of it.
Because they don't want to have to go through the process of saying, yo, I needed you to do this, and now you looking at me crazy because I used you to do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said AI seems more greedy than cheating. But I also understand the cheating aspect. Like when you said building a house on a foundation, you're just adding more to the house. But if it's a shitty foundation,
everything
going to
fall
regardless.
At the end of the day, greed, cheat, go hand in hand. My thing is like this, I don't,
and it's horrifying.
I don't mind ghostwriters that much. I mean, I'm lying. I do. I fucking don't like ghostwriters. I'd rather you be up front.
Yeah.
That would like if Drake has a writer, I don't have I don't really have that much of a problem with it. But it's like, yo, why you a ghostwriter? Or why you claiming like I did this or whatever? Like I don't hear you getting credit, which, no shit, that's the point of a ghostwriter.
But that's the thing though. If you really check the credits of the songs, it'll tell you who wrote it. A lot of us don't even go read it. It was there the whole time.
It's on the
Go
box.
check the credits on the songs.
Read
And
the
they
CD.
all didn't say Drake. But we all sit here and say, oh yeah, he got go. It's always been there. You just wasn't reading.
Okay.
It's always been there. There's a lot of people in the industry that only write their own shit. I respect it. But there's other people that say, yo, I like your cadence on this. Can you write something for me? What's wrong with that? You better at it. You know how many hits Royce 5'9" wrote for people that you probably won't never know was him until he said, yo, I wrote that verse. Because he
And then
understands.
you're going to be like,
yo, you sing, you rhyming what I'm rhyming, and your voice sound crazy compared to me doing it in my voice.
Right.
You should do that. That's what Joe Jackson did with his kids. Yo, y'all can sing. Every day y'all singing now. They didn't know what they was doing. Their dad was writing them, they was getting their material from other people until Michael got to the point where he's like, all right, I know how to do it now. I was part of the process of watching y'all write and watching how it went down, and I learned how to do it myself. I don't need you no more.
Study is different. Study is different from taking full credit, though.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? What you just said is an example of study.
Correct.
That's what we all do. We all look at who we all, take a piece of who we emblematize. I've done it in my stand-up.
Correct.
I try to do it in my whenever we try to shoot a film, I take longer shots, which is from the fucking 70s. And the earlier films, like, they'll stay on the scene longer so you can absorb it.
Correct.
And it's like, no, now we get into the fucking screenwriting portion of this shit, which is like, because this is my, now we're really getting into my field, where it's like, yo, a lot of these motherfuckers, no lie, I understand that this process of writing is an extensive and it's long, arduous. You gotta try to do it every fucking day. Some days you may not be able to do it for whatever the reason. I understand and respect it, trust me, but you gotta do it. And having a machine just knock that bitch out in 5 minutes, not less than.
There's a cheating aspect.
It's like yo, like, you didn't go to school, you didn't watch no videos, you don't even know how to fucking hold a pencil, and you out here telling me that I gotta watch your fucking Lifetime movie. When it's like, I'd rather sit here and I gotta watch a Lifetime.
Not the Lifetime
bro,
movie.
nigga, I'd rather watch Zane's Sex Chronicles than what you fucking put out, nigga.
Oh my God.
Like, nah, real shit.
Nah,
So he brought it back.
It be like that.
Nah, I'd rather watch Zane's Sex Chronicles than your bullshit, my nigga. Like, all shit, because it's like, yo, at least this is an example of two people getting it together, bro. You gave what is supposed to have soul and power to a machine, bro.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's like, because, and this is always the argument between screenwriters nowadays, like, yo, like, AI is going nowhere. We're absorbing it. We just have to figure out how A, isn't going to take jobs, and B, how we can actually
it's not a doubt that it's definitely taking jobs.
Which is upsetting to me, because
it's definitely taking jobs.
Like, I'm not, when my shit gets turned into a movie, bro, a TV shit, whatever, no AI. Fuck you and your mother. Don't let AI touch my shit. And that's gonna be in the paperwork, bro. I don't give a fuck if I gotta get 10 redhead Jews, nigga.
It's gotta be entirely human.
Yo, it's gotta be all human. Like, don't let no AI. It's bad enough. You motherfuckers, we got this beautiful scenery, central New York scenery right here, but then you want me to use a blue screen for my shit. You could bring in, I don't give a fuck how much it costs to bring in like 200, 300 people. That's jobs you could be putting in people's feet. They got families to feed.
Correct.
Like, when you do this background work, bro, you really see this shit. You know what I mean,
yeah,
bro?
I know exactly what you mean,
bro.
son.
Like, I see these babies over here, bro, playing soccer and shit, bro. It's like, yo, they got families to feed, bro. You can give their parents
like I
$120 for 8 hours.
In the perfect world, if we all had money, I don't see how crime would be the way it is. But I feel like it was set up that way for us to continue to do it.
In a perfect world.
We was literally kept out of the financial part of the world for a reason, bro.
They planned it all,
bro. Yeah, so it's like, when you do that shit, bro, yo, fuck that, bro. I can't take you seriously, bro. And I don't give a fuck how better it gets, bro. I really don't, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, there's no soul to this shit. And then where you headed, man?
He got to use the bathroom. He been holding it for mad long.
I've been holding it for mad long.
Better find something, man.
Find something.
Better find something, man. The only spot I know is all the way over there.
Right. That fuck, yeah.
Well,
good luck.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out his shit. I'm gonna mute his shit real quick. What the fuck? But yeah, bro. I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
Nah,
like,
I
that
agree.
shit, that, you know what I mean, bro? Like,
I definitely agree with you. And that's why I was just saying, like, playing devil's advocate as far as it taking jobs, like, it's what people do. Like, why do I want 10 of you? I don't want to pay 10 of you when I could pay one of you. That's the way corporate America thinks for some odd reason. If I could pay a computer to do 10 people's jobs and they do it kind of like 80% close, I'm going to take that because I get so much more money now. I get so much. It's an I thing, bro. Everybody's selfish nowadays. Right. Nobody looks out for the little brother no more.
Right.
Because the little brother's supposed to know everything now.
Right.
Back in my days, your big brothers actually were supposed to teach you something so that you can gain something.
Right.
Now they expect you to know it because we're in this age where everything is so accessible now.
Right.
In the 80s and 90s, everything wasn't so accessible. You had to go to a library. You had to really know somebody who knew. Now you could just go to Google. You can find anything on the internet now. Not 20 years ago, maybe. It wasn't that easy to find everything on the internet. So I can understand why they want you to just kind of come with a knowing already. But you still going to run into people who don't know. But then when they get around you, they start to learn. Do you realize, oh, wait, you really got some talent. But you didn't really know. So now that we both know you got the talent, guess what? It's up now.
But that, yeah, biplane. Nah, just when it comes to, I'm just trying to word this, but it's like, yo, like that's something I really, bro, like when you really sit down and you think like a lot of these jobs, they can really teach us how to do it.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
Correct. Because that keeps you, once you learn everything in the job, bro, they got to pay you more. It's about money, bro. They don't want to have to pay you.
But I mean, it's one thing not to hire more full-time people because you have to pay more benefits. That I can understand why they don't want to do that. But you're telling me that you don't even want to hire more part-time people? Because you don't want to train them? Like, it's like, wait a minute. I understand we generally have one leader at a time. And then we have the understudy. You got the boss and then the supervisor. I don't deal with the supervisor. I don't fuck with supervisor. I never liked the supervisor position. The boss always been nice to me. Always been. I've had maybe one or two good supervisors, but that's because I saw the stress they were dealing with.
Yeah.
And it's like somehow the boss is always
they got to
more chill.
implement what the boss say regardless of what the employees feel.
Right.
So that's a whole different like stress, bro. As a supervisor, you got to know how to diffuse and delegate at the same time.
Right. Let alone people bring their bullshit to the workplace, bro. But the thing is like, how you gonna have? Like, why can't you just train us?
Because
we want to work.
But
why can't you just train us?
Because people make it so hard. Some people are unlearnable or unteachable. I don't want to say unlearnable. They're unteachable. Like, have you ever really tried to teach somebody something and no matter how many times you said it goes 3 times, they put it 1 or 2 on purpose? And it's like, okay, now, I'm not going to be able to keep telling you this goes here 3 times before I'm going to have somebody else do it because I needed to go there 3 times.
I've done that. That's me. That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I have my own shit, bro. That's a problem I have that I've been working on, and you know, I've tested even the most patient of men, bro. I don't do it on purpose to be a dickhead. It's like, yo, I mean, it's anxiety, it's whatever. I don't know what it is, bro. But it's like, yo, like I tell them up and down, like, listen, I'm genuinely not trying to be difficult. I apologize if I am. Thank you for being so patient with me. You know, I'll be on that shit, bro, because anybody who could be patient with me, bro, I have the utmost respect for, bro, because it's like, I don't know why I'm like this. Sleep apnea, I can't tell you.
Facts.
But it's like, yo, this is that crazy shit. But, so when I go back to the fucking, somebody who can learn a skill, like screenwriting, like beat making, production, all that shit. You can learn this shit, especially now in today's day and age. We got videos up the ass. Countless hours.
That's how I learned.
Countless hours.
That's how I learned, bro. That's how I learned.
And you telling me that you gotta fucking give it to a robot? No respect. I ain't got no respect, bro.
I agree. I agree.
Do me a favor, bro, and wipe your ass with that script, bro.
For the people that actually went through those stages, do you know that AI is a relief to some of us too?
What?
Like, if I know how to do all the beats and everything from scratch, right? So I know the ideas and I know all of that stuff, and now I got a computer to do that for me. That takes a stress out of my mind, and I can focus on a different part of the beat or something like that. That's what I'm saying. It's not all bad. It's not all bad because even if I don't care who you are, the people who are diehard beat makers or producers, they're still gonna find a way to use the AI. Drake, like I said, he just put out a freestyle in Tupac and Snoop Dogg's voice. Drake did that.
You getting paid for
What
that?
precedence do you think that's setting for the people who look up to him? That's not strong enough to say we don't want to be like Drake. We just like his music.
Is he getting paid for that?
I I genuinely felt that was disrespectful. Genuinely felt that.
He was trying to be disrespectful though. Kendrick Lamar's from the West Coast. I'm gonna get the 2 top West Coast people that crowned you and use their voice to clown you on not clowning me.
Did Snoop say anything about that?
No.
Why not? He must have not done it publicly.
No, he had a little video with him looking at the camera and just act like he went back to sleep. Like he wasn't paying attention to that. The only reason the song got taken down is because Tupac's estate sent the cease and desist letter.
Yeah, because, like, why would you even fucking do that, bro? Like, I don't give a fuck if you got beef with this dude, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
It is.
Because, like, they do the same thing with George Carlin, bro. Now they got George Carlin's daughter, she came out and said, yo, I don't want this to happen. Yo, I don't like this. This is
weird.
No,
My dad is
weird.
dead.
Yeah, how could you do this? And then she told Robin Williams' daughter, yo, the same thing. Yo, Zelda, they're coming after you. They're going to get you next. Watch. Which they already fucking have.
I miss Robin Williams, man. I
They
miss
came
him.
after. Wait, what happened? I didn't know anything.
George Carlin's daughter, like some dudes who are comics, made an AI comedy tape of George Carlin. And it was like they prompted him to do this and that of George Carlin's bits. And they tried to see if AI could do stand-up. And George Carlin's daughter responded. She said, yo, I don't like this. This is creepy as hell. Why would y'all even do this? And then she told Zelda Williams, Robin Williams' daughter, yo, they're gonna do your father next.
Now let me ask you a question.
What?
Do you remember when they came out with the projector? Who they brought back on stage that time?
What are you talking about? The teleprojector? You talking about when they had Tupac hologram?
That. Do you remember how fire everybody thought that was when it came out? But was that not the beginning of AI right there?
Well,
AI was already a thing. Then if you could bring a whole person back,
no.
If you are you familiar with Hatsune Miku? Mm-hmm. Do you think AI has something to do with that?
sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes. No, I know it's not, but it could look a little AI-ish.
No, it could. I think that's hologram. Hologram motion capture.
Yeah, but
I'll take
to
the
get
mocap,
somebody's
yeah.
likeness when they're not here, you had to use some type of AI, bro.
For that,
How you gonna do that?
I don't think that.
de-aging,
No.
de-aging technology.
You can.
Bro, they
have-
use that in the movie. They use that in what was that Will Smith Gemini movie or whatever?
Gemini Man,
yeah,
they
Gemini
did it to Nick Fury.
Yeah.
They did it to
but
Jack
Nick Fury,
Nicholson.
but Nick
Jack
Fury had to
Nicholson.
actually be there though. He had equipment and stuff on for them to actually do that.
But
Tupac is dead.
But we know what these people's faces look like.
hold
though.
on. The thing is that,
So that's why it's still take a computer.
yeah.
but wait.
Face
But
swapping technology.
The thing is
Still computer.
that we're mixing. You're right. It's a computer, but we're mixing AI with animation. It's not the same thing. Now I don't know if they use AI
But
for that.
the reason I would defute that is because animation comes from your mind. You making up stuff that's coming from your mind.
Right.
Tupac is a living person that is dead. That's not animation. I'm literally reanimation jitsu on his ass, man. I'm bringing him back.
What I'm saying is that, like you say, it was a hologram. You can animate. We got fucking Kong and Godzilla. They animate that. They look real as fuck. Caesar, Planet of the Apes, looks real as fuck.
True.
Hatsune Miku.
I still have yet to see the movie.
Animated.
You didn't see
I
that?
haven't seen it yet. I
What?
want to see it. The
What?
new Kong movie.
You haven't seen?
Oh,
yeah, that's
man.
right.
I haven't
That's right.
seen
You
it.
went
You
there with us.
wildin',
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
All beautiful
I gotta
shit,
do
bro.
it.
And that's today.
Yeah.
With money, time and money from Weta, the greatest fucking CGI company done.
True.
This is a fucking hologram of a 2D hologram of a dead nigga. And then at the same time, they did the same thing with the gorillas. How many times did they do holograms? Those ugly motherfuckers. So it's like that's straight mocap and animation that can be done. I feel where you're coming from, and plus that you can do that, animate somebody dancing in a mocap suit and play a song overhead versus their voice.
But that's what I'm saying. It was his voice and him animated, and it was a verse that we never heard before, bro.
Wait, at the hologram?
Yes. You remember that verse?
No, I didn't hear the verse. I just know they did the hologram.
That's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
even see
that-
the full clip. I just know they did it.
Oh, you should pull it up on your phone, bro. You should watch it. It'll come up real quick. All you gotta put is Tupac hologram, bro.
Tupac.
Everybody was going crazy when that came out, bro, because we was like, yo, Tupac is still alive. Because remember, that was a rumor that everybody was saying for years. Tupac's still alive. Tupac's still alive. We
For
all
that,
knew he wasn't, but
you
still.
gotta sign some kind of contract. You gotta sign some kind of rights, gain some kind of rights in order to use this man's likeness. And even then, I'll agree with George Carlin's daughter. It is creepy, but that's also coming from her daughter.
Yeah, if my dad is dead, I don't want to wake up on TV and see my dad doing new stand-up on topics that are now, and I can't even talk to him.
That's a moment where you just like your life stops for a moment.
That's weird, bro.
Whoa. To a fan of George Carlin, it's still weird. It's still weird, but to hear a joke that is from George Carlin in George Carlin's voice.
What do you say to that, though? Like, as his daughter, like, I wouldn't want that either. That's really scary.
He said, "What up, Coachella?"
It sound like AI to me.
Nah, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hold on, though. That was 2012, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm all for. I'm not the Tupac estate. I'm not Tupac's kid. I don't even listen to Tupac like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, as a dude who watches film, and you're trying to put on a performance. How many tribute bands do we have? Impersonators, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So a performance is a performance. If this is a real person, we got a dude in a mocap suit. We got a bunch of animators behind us. Everybody knew what was up, and we got an impersonator. That's fine. And you say after the show, this is not Tupac. We hired the dude who played him in All Eyes on Me. Mm-hmm. Because that dude looked just like him.
But that's not what happened though. That's an if. That was an actual hologram.
I feel you, bro.
He's saying, "What up, Coachella?" How are you saying that you're dead, bro?
Like I said, impersonator. Had to be an impersonator. Somebody.
You don't think it was the AI, like the technology we got now, wasn't here back then?
I don't have evidence that it isn't. I don't have evidence that it is. So that's why I'm gonna play this.
I feel like it was in the works that long though. I feel like they tried it and they wanted to see how we was gonna react to it. And that was the big thing. Right. And then they used Drake to make it a big thing.
Right.
The biggest star on the planet pushing AI. That's going to influence what generation?
The next
the
few
motherfuckers now.
This one and the next few.
Because Drake is a lot of people's favorite everything. And I know Drake from Degrassi. That's how I remember him, Wheelchair Jimmy.
I didn't even watch Degrassi, but I remember him from there.
I mean, we did it because it was part of school. Like, we, in our health class with Miss Anderson. Shout out to Miss Anderson. I love you, Miss Anderson. Shout out to her. We was watching Degrassi in the health class.
That was our sister's thing, too. She loved Degrassi.
So it's like,
it's mostly a girl's thing, you know?
You seen that, and then it's like, if you could do that then, like, that's why I feel like it just was, look at all the movies that was happening after that Tupac thing. Everything was AI, futuristic. Everything was, you didn't really need to do nothing. Everything you could press a button. Like, all that stuff started coming out, man.
Well, that shit always was going on. You know what I'm saying? Robot, computer on. I mean, iRobot. You know, like
that's what lets you know that they was trying to what's the word when you watch something too much?
Desensitize.
They was trying to desensitize us from it. They keep throwing it in your face to where you don't think it's real. Now here we are having a conversation. Is it a real thing? Is it something like because it's been in our face for so long?
But but the thing is, Asimov toyed with the idea because I know I don't know what the original creator of iRobot. I don't know if he saw this shit coming, but I think he's like, listen, if we're gonna do this shit, this is what needs to happen. This is how it's going to go down. Same with Blade Runner. And it was like, you know, the fire concepts, and it's like everybody's gonna stick to the three rules of robotics, which is like I don't think anybody's gonna change that rule unless they feel like they want to. And it's like you don't need to change it because it protects everybody. Like there's no loophole. There's like that dude made that shit airtight.
Somebody will find a way.
Somebody's gonna fuck it up.
Somebody will find a way, bro. They do it it don't matter what comes out. Somebody finds a way to break it or find a loophole in it. It's happened every generation, bro. History repeats itself. That's what they've been telling us since we was kids, right? History always repeats itself. Why do you think that is? Because it only takes one or two people to sit at home all day and go, what can I do to make sure this doesn't happen? Or what can I do to break this system? Or what can I do to put a kink in that chain?
Go get some pussy. That's what you can do.
I mean, that'll solve a lot of problems. That'll solve a
lot of issues, bro.
Some people don't understand that, man.
Go let somebody nut on your thighs. How about that, ladies? You know what I mean? I'm not just talking about me. Like, if everybody was out getting, you know what I mean, doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Not nut on the thigh.
You know what I mean? Like, let that shit happen, bro. Let that shit happen. That'll change the world. I'm talking about these crazy motherfuckers. Nice segue. Since we're talking about desensitization, this gay shit. What's up? You got a daughter now, brother. I mean, you been had one, but
What you mean? Like, as far as
how
like,
you feel? The man. You're right. That's a broad stroke.
no, it's okay.
No. I mean, no. I gotta narrow it down.
I was about to say that was
said
kind of
subject
wild.
switch.
Yeah.
So what you trying to
So
say?
I'm
Like
sorry.
how I felt about it?
Nah, it's with you being a man.
Mm-hmm.
You. How old are you?
34.
34. We're not. You're not much older than us. I'm 26. So. Dang, you're really not that much older than us.
Nah, bro.
Shit. Yeah. So you're 20. So you're 34.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 26. He's 28.
28.
You know, we're out here. We didn't grow up with this shit like how it is
Nah.
now, bro. And now it's bad to be a man. It's bad to be masculine. And now that shit's under fire. People are questioning femininity
Oh
like
God,
that.
we doing this red pill, blue pill thing.
No, bro. Because this is how this shit is. Because this is the real shit, bro.
I understand.
And
Like
then you got a daughter. You know, everybody's having kids now.
Correct.
Everybody's just fucking the fuck now.
correct.
This sex culture.
It's terrible.
That is running
It's really
rampant.
terrible.
You know what I mean?
It's really terrible.
Yada 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 yada.
It's really terrible, bro.
And now-
because
Because let me tell you something. Before you go.
okay, because I was about to say something crazy.
No.
just now.
Say store that for a second. I'm just saying. I can say this now. And if it causes a problem, me and Isaac will address it later. You saw that flare we just shot for the Men vs. Women podcast, bro. Mm-hmm. That fucking everybody touched that shit, bro. Isaac told me that the men to female ratio is off. That shit is off.
What's more?
There's more men.
There's
than
more
women.
men.
More men.
I coulda
got
told
shit
you
to
that.
say. It's off.
I could have told you that.
It's off. The girls he's got that are hitting him up are baddies. They're good. I got a girl I got a girl I'm talking to about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yo, I don't know, bro. And I think I know why. And I tried to make it clear in my initial video, bro. Like, yo, we're not trying to do no red pill shit. Don't call nobody out of pocket. This is a real conversation we're having. Old, young,
Mm-hmm.
it don't matter. This is real shit. 4v4. What's up? Everybody.
It's
So
not
then
gonna.
I give it to you.
It's
Then
not
I'ma
gonna be
do
4v4 because the women don't see how this whole sex, body positivity, everybody wants BBLs and all that is making us look at them differently. If you can't, I don't know,
I
like
gotta stand up now.
naturally, I'm trying to put this in the right way so that it don't sound crazy.
Say it, dog.
Just do it.
No, this is how I am with my words, bro. I like to articulate my meaning so you actually understand what I'm trying to say.
I got you. No, yeah.
Say it, Frank.
When, as a dude who's married, when you approach a female, the things that they look at for us, we don't count for them, and they overlook that.
We don't.
So
okay.
like, they expect us to have money. They expect us to have this. They expect us to have that. Most men, when they're going to look for a woman, don't think about that stuff right away.
Yeah.
It's
we're
not
just
a.
looking
It's
for
not
tail.
a right away. Oh, I'm a wife you right away. Like no, I have to actually talk to you. I have to put you through some things to see how you handle certain situations. There's a lot of things that go into that, and that accountability word that you spoke of earlier, it's just non-existent in a lot of females that exist now.
Brains.
Like, to be able to say, yes, I was wrong, I need to do better, that's not in a lot of people's vocabulary. I can't even put that on females because I've talked to males that I'll look at them and be like, bro, I understand that your girl did this, but what did you do before she went and did that? And they'll look at me like I'm crazy.
You a bitch ass nigga.
And I'm like, I'm not crazy. Like, it's reaction. It's cause and reaction, cause and effect. It's never just, I'm bugging just to bug. Now, some people, they bug out to just bug out because they got medical issues. And if you know that about a person, you either help them keep it in check or you move on because you know you can't deal with that type of stuff. But a lot of niggas like it. They like the toxicity. They like it. They like being around it until it's too much.
Brother, listen, crazy pussy is the best pussy. Scientific
That's scientifically
Scientific fact.
proven.
How many
Second-
kids she got?
Versus
How many
pregnancy.
kids she got? Crazy pussy's great. Is the best pussy, but how many kids she got?
Bro, brother, only contested by pregnant pussy, from what I hear. I've never touched
Only
that.
contested by pregnant pussy.
Never
Okay,
heard, I've never
she's
touched
just on standby.
Well, you know what? Most dudes say pregnant pussy because you could just,
Yeah, that
you
dude's
know, there's no
reverse
whole
game.
bars. You could just do whatever you want. You can't stop. You don't have to stop. You
Can't
don't got to
stop,
pull out.
don't
You don't
stop.
got to do nothing. You just have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Pretty much.
no, when it comes to relationships, like I've always thought about that type of stuff differently, bro. Like there's just certain ways, like you don't gotta be masculine to get your point across. Like I don't have to yell and scream at you and give rah rah, be all aggressive.
You just need to understand what's
to
going
get
on.
my point across, bro. If I can say to you just how I'm talking to you right now, I ain't like what you did. I wish you wouldn't do that again because it pissed me the fuck off. Next time, I don't want to be mad. So can we try not to do this? That's me getting my point across to you straight down to the point. I told you what was wrong. Let's come to a conclusion and try to fix it. Now, if you want to say to me, well, I wasn't wrong, I wasn't this, I wasn't that, I don't have to yell, I don't have to scream, I don't have to do any of that. I could just not talk to you. People don't think that that's an option. Like, we're adults, bro. We're not in school. I'm not forced to be around you no more. And when we're in school, we're forced to be around people that we don't want to be around because we're all in that building. As an adult, if you're doing something that I don't like, I can choose to just not be around you. And why is that a problem? Again, we're way back to what we talk about off camera. Everybody feels like you got to do what they're doing. There's no individuality no more. You should be able to be an individual, bro. If I don't like something and you like it, go do what you like. I don't got to go do that with you for you to go do it. Like, what the fuck? That's weird. If I got to do it with you, that means you don't really like it. Because if you're going to do what you like, whether I'm there or not.
Some people scared to do it by themselves. It doesn't mean they don't like it. Like, you know,
But why
I'd rather
can't?
have...
Who doesn't do things by themselves that they like?
Well, it's like, you know, when I do stand-up by myself and you make friends that, like for me, for example, when I love it. That's what I'm put on this earth to do. Straight up. I can tell you that straight to your face. That's what I'm supposed to be doing in my life.
I can believe it.
Word. I get scared, bro. I'm still scared to this day, bro. I was scared last night. I had a show last night. I was scared, bro.
But it don't matter. You're going to get that every time.
I got it. Exactly.
You gonna get it
I
every
got to
time.
do it. I actually crazy because I wanted you and Isaac there and, you know, just like, you know, anchor myself a little bit. Nah, I couldn't make it.
You're going to do
You know,
it. That's going to happen.
And I had to do it,
That's
bro.
gonna
And there's
happen,
going to be
bro.
a point where it's like, yo, I'm going to have to tour. These motherfuckers ain't going to be around me. And it's like, yo, I got to keep my wits about me. And, you know, I just got to, whoever's there, I got to just make, hey, yo, what's up, dog? Make peace, friends with them, my fault.
Because what tends to happen when you keep trying to drag people along, not saying he was dragging y'all along, but in your mind, if you say to yourself, damn, every time I go, I need them to come with me. I need them to come with me. When they can't come with you, you're going to stop yourself from your own blessings because at the end of the day, you the one doing the stand-up, bro.
I wanted to nurse my foot. I was supposed to host an event after the comedy show. It was a game night. It would have been nice. But since the walk over to pee was absolute agony.
I noticed
But
you
I
had
had
to
to
take your
pee.
crutches.
Yeah, no. I can walk.
It just
Those are
hurts.
for like if things get crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm currently hurting right now.
But you're still
But
here.
I'm still here. It's not even just that. It's I wanted to go,
I got to change the
but I
battery.
didn't want to do too much. I've already been held up in the house for so long and all of that. I had just gotten over another sickness. I got food poisoning.
Oh, man.
A while ago.
God damn.
And then
That's the worst.
not long afterwards, this.
That crunch up your stomach.
Yeah, I'm without work. I'm without money. So I'm currently in a rut.
Oh,
So I should be getting out and all of that. But I don't want to get out with me not being able to work and all that.
Yeah.
So-
I've been there, bro. I've been there, man, son. I ain't have a job for 2 whole years, bro. I was without work for 2 whole years, like an actual 9 to 5. But that's the thing when you got your own business. It's gonna be dry spells, and then it's gonna be spells where you are killing it. Where you killing it. So, fortunate for me, when I didn't have the 9 to 5, I still had my other talents to fall on to try to make sure we was good. Right. But just imagine if I didn't. That's why I'm saying, like, people gotta be mindful of how they treat people, bro. Like, you don't know what a person has been through. Like, just because I look like this and I look like all my clothes is fresh right now, bro, 2 years ago I wouldn't have been able to look like this, bro. I wouldn't have been able to buy this for myself. And I don't say that to be like boastful. It's like, nah, we go through stuff as people. Like, you're not always going to have it all the time. And people that throw that image out there like, oh, you're supposed to have it all the time. It's like, then you trying to be an alien. We all humans around here. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Like, there's going to be times you have it. There's going to be times you don't have it. But it's about what you do when you don't have it, though. What are you going to do when you don't have it? Are you going to stop trying to get it? Because then you're going to drown. That's, to me, that's even more reason for you to grind harder because you don't have it. Because you need it.
There's a song, and it goes, I'm broke. I get paid next week. I'm broke. I get paid next week. I'm broke. I get paid next week.
So,
Wait.
what?
I'ma act like I'm rich. Act like I'm rich. I'ma act like I'm rich. That's pretty much how it goes.
What song is that?
It's a meme.
Oh.
You
One
got
of them
this.
TikTok meme thingies.
Yeah, exactly.
You got this one song. We were talking about this. You got this one song. Two motherfuckers arguing at the end of the shit scared the fuck out of me. I was like, wait, what? What's going on right now? Domestic? You know what I'm saying?
But following after that, the song was
What's the
called
song
"Help
called?
Me Help You." Like, because at the end of the day,
Help me, yeah, I remember that.
because the
Help
point I'm trying to get across is, I can't.
Hold on, real
Fix
quick.
the-
You spelled all the songs with acronyms.
Correct. That's why I did it
That's cool.
to see who's really listening. I'm creative like that. If you don't know that the song is called "Help Me Help You," you just said "H me H you." That means you just read the title of the song. You didn't really listen because the hook is "Help Me Help You." That's why I named it like that. Because at the end of the day, when they're arguing, it's like we was talking off mic. When they were arguing, bro, 9 times out of 10, when you're in an argument with somebody who is in that mode where they don't even want to hear what you're saying, it don't matter if you're accountable. It didn't matter if you was accountable. So I got to a point where it's like, yo, if you're not going like talk or argue to come to a point or to come to some sort of progression,
Some kind of conclusion.
help me help you, or you could go. Because I don't need you to be here if I can't even talk to you about what you're doing in the relationship.
I don't need to hear
'Cause it works both
the
ways.
wildness. I'm trying to have a conversation.
I don't
You're
need you.
yelling. You don't
You-
want to have a conversation.
we need each
you just
other.
want to argue.
The thing is, though, is that what confused it was the way she was, like, you could play both sides, which was like how I like how you did it, because, you know, one person's going to hear one thing, but it's like, wait a minute, hold on. If you really know how conversation, let alone a conversation between lovers is supposed to go, it's like, it sounds like he was fucking up.
Correct.
No matter what, but here's the thing, no matter what, it's a man's fault.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like he was fucking up before. It also, she sounds like she had enough. It also sounds like she's either had enough or she's just fucked up. And she took whatever small thing he did and took it to, because her perception is off or whatever. So it's like, both of them could be wrong. One of them could be wrong.
To me, the point I was trying to get across with it is how females act in their anger.
Uh-oh.
In their anger, no, I'm being real. In their anger, they don't think about the logical thing that's happening right then and there. He said, well, I got to be quiet because I'm talking about females and their accountability and stuff. Oh, nah. They need to
He said, "I don't
hear
give a
it.
shit,
They need
bro."
to hear it.
No.
Like, at the end of the day, if you're going to talk to me in your anger, you're not going to really hear what I need to say to you. Because you going to block everything out. So he was,
That's all
in the
you're
beginning
doing.
of the conversation, he said, I know I was wrong. I should have told you this. You're not going to do that. You're not going to overtalk me. You're not. How are we going to come to some sort of conclusion or agreement if every time I'm trying to even take accountability to even, maybe if I wanted to apologize to you or something and I can't because all you hear is, he's overtalking me again. He's doing this again. It's like, but he was just trying to acknowledge what he did wrong in the
Trying to
situation.
Have a conversation.
So she's like, don't overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. You're not going to do this time. You're not going to do this time. Not this time. Not this time. And the whole time he's like, I didn't even really get to say nothing. I said like 2 words and you bugging out. I said, I know I shouldn't have or I was wrong. And now it's the end of the world for you now? Just because I said that means I'm not taking accountability for what I said or what I did? I tried to do that in the beginning of the conversation. most times men have conversations with some females. I can't say all. I'm gonna say some. It don't necessarily go well because they don't want to hear where they wrong. If I could come to you and say, yo, I understand that your last relationship you've been in, you're not used to somebody talking to you and telling you how they feel, because most men don't express themselves. I'm not one of those dudes. I'm going to tell you how I feel so that you're accountable so I can know if you really hear from me. Because if I make you accountable for your feelings, bro, I'm going to know if you really hear from me because if I care for you and I made you accountable, are you going to do that action knowing how it makes me feel? No. 9 times out of 10, you're going to try your hardest not to do that because you care about the person you're trying to be in their presence. If you say, yo, I don't like cursing, and every time I come around you, I'm cussing like a sailor. Now you say, well, I don't want to be around you no more. I can't be mad. You told me you didn't like cursing. And every chance I got, I made sure I said at least 5 of them. That sounds crazy to me. The same thing in a relationship with a man and a woman. If you don't like something, you should be able to speak up, say what you don't like, give that person a chance to fix what you don't like, and if they don't, move on. Why is there always hard feelings? Because you want to force somebody to do something.
That's love, brother.
No, that's not love, bro.
But you know when you in that, bro. You know how it is when you in the love.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, when you in it, you feel like it's love, yeah, but at the end of the day, a feeling is exactly what it is. A feeling is going to stop. Feelings go away. That's why they say everything heals over time. It goes away after a while, bro, but it's all about what the person, how you react to the situation. I always say that to people. It's always about how you react, not the actual situation. All 3 of us can be in the same situation. All 3 of us are going to react differently. One person might bug the fuck out and run away. One person might try to punch the person with the gun. One person might pull out a gun and shoot back. You never know. You never know. But to not listen to understand is what's the killer in relationships. You're supposed to be listening to understand, but most people listen to respond. I only want to say something back to you because you said something about me. What does that do for me? Or you? Now we just picking at each other and there's no solutions to any of the problems now. That's when it becomes toxic. Now we're just picking at each other. You did this. Well, you did this. Well, you did that. Well, you did this. Well, you did that. Well, you did this. What about what I did? I could have not done that, but I did do that. That's crazy. Next time I'm going to try not to do that. Because if I didn't do that, maybe she wouldn't have done that. But we don't check ourselves. Now, just imagine you didn't do it the next time. And she didn't do it. Now you didn't do it again. And she didn't do it. Then you didn't do it again. And she didn't do it. But then it could also go the flip way. You don't do it, and she's still bugging out. You don't do it, and she's still bugging out. That's when you're going to get more pissed. Because now it's like, yo, I changed the behavior, and you still bugging out.
A pattern.
Wouldn't you, as the man, are going to say, okay, enough is enough. She don't get it. On to the next one. That don't mean, oh, she's a hoe, she's a dirty bitch, she's this. Like, you don't even got to do all of that. I don't like people that do that. If you guys don't come to an understanding and come to a conclusion or come to some sort of agreement to where y'all could be in the relationship, why y'all can't still be friends at the end of the day? You're supposed to start as friends. That's what's wrong with this generation. Now everybody's so fast. Like, this whole body positivity, sex, shaking ass is like, I can meet you today and fuck you today. You think you're going to be my wife?
Depends on how well you fuck her.
No, I'm just saying, what man actually wives somebody that he fucked the first date?
A dumbass.
It's not many of us that do that.
No, you're right. Not many, because I've heard the story of, it's like the energy was just there. The energy was just there. Like, I've had that, bro. I've had that twice.
I understand that
where
too.
It's like the energy was like, yo, like, I fuck with you, and then, me, just as a man, and then me being me, it turns into sexual energy because that's how I show affection. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yo, like, it's not just sex anymore. Now, it's not just fucking, it's not fucking, now it's sex. Feel me?
And then when you get to that stage, one of the other people might not feel the same way. Now it's awkward. Now you all in your feelings. That's where that whole shit came from. Why you all in your feelings? What you mean I'm in my feelings? You just fucked the shit out of me. Like, what are you talking about? It was a vibe. Like, I hate when people using them words. Just like, yo, you're not just gonna come fuck me like that and think like I'm just gonna be like, all right, like, yeah.
What do you
Like, no, like that's not how it works, bro. Like,
Right.
that's why.
I just came
If you
by,
really
that's it.
getting down to the nitty gritty, that's why, according to how I grew up in church, that's why you're not supposed to have sex until you married. That's why you supposed to. I'm not saying everybody do it because I damn sure didn't wait. But that's why you're not supposed to, because how you gonna know if you can get somebody here, sex will never be a problem. If you get somebody up here, sex will never be a problem. But that's not where we are anymore. Nobody thinks about the intellectual part of sex, the way that your mind works,
The
when it
emotional
comes to
part.
sex. Everybody just, I want to get my nut and go home. When you in the era of getting my nut and going home, how many wives are gonna be out here? How many husbands are gonna be out here? It's not gonna be many of us. Why?
Do you-
Because everybody just want to fuck.
Do you think that men are in control of the relationship and women are in control of sex?
Nope. I think it's even. Because she can't have sex with me if I say no either. The fuck you talking about? If I say no, she can't do it either.
What's the reason? What's the big reason you got her though? What's the big reason you saw her and said, "I'm gonna get her"?
If I'm speaking from my own experience, most of the times of the girls that I mess with before I got married is because of their personality. Like, I liked how they treated other people when those people weren't around. That type of stuff mattered to me. Like, your character matters more than what you could do for me in the bedroom. Because, like it or not, people hate it, but being good in the bedroom is always something that you can learn. Every female that you would ever have sex with are all different. They're all gonna require something different. Some of them might want the same thing. But I promise you, if you with a girl long enough, you'll learn what gets her going. If you actually gonna put that work in to actually learn it. A lot of women are at the age now where they don't want to have to teach niggas. I get that. I'm in my 30s. I'm not trying to teach no girl how to do what they got to do in the room. You feel me? Like, you at our age, you should kind of know. But let's just say that girl didn't know that, but she did everything else for you when it comes to your podcast. She helped you with your equipment. She invested in you. She's here setting up your stuff, making sure everything goes easier for you. You gonna be thinking about sex?
I'm thinking about what I'm doing
Wait,
right now.
wait. Say that again. Say
I'm
that
saying,
last part again.
are you gonna be thinking about sex in the same way? You're gonna be like, well, because she's not experienced in the bedroom, she's out of here, but she's doing everything else for you as far as what you want to do for your career.
Yeah, bro. Nah, it's bro. I didn't mind teaching. I don't mind teaching too much. It's like I need you to be willing, open.
That's
you
why I
got
said
the same
teachable.
drive. You inexperienced. You got the same drive.
That's why
as
I said
do,
teachable.
Because then we can learn. Because then we can learn from each other. I
But
don't need to hear about no bullshit about.
It's supposed to be personality first, bro. Remember, I gotta live with you. If I can't get along with you, I don't give a fuck how good the sex is. We're gonna argue all day until we fuck.
Real quick, you don't eat that banana?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat it on camera. I don't know why you put it in front of me.
Nah, but-
forgot it in the car.
It was
and
gonna
all
get
that.
hot
I'm
as
not
hell in
gonna-
the car. That's all.
You're absolutely right. And you know, I'm gonna put it in my pocket because
Like,
I'm not gonna
you
eat
wanted
it
to
on
eat that
camera.
banana? He wanted to eat that banana.
No
Why you
bullshit.
gotta
I
say
was
it
like,
like
yo,
that?
this
Don't do that.
banana's sitting
Ew.
there. I'm gonna eat the banana.
He was gonna eat it.
Anyway,
It be like that though, bro.
pause. Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, pause. No Diddy. My bad.
No
That was
Diddy.
crazy. I said you was gonna eat the banana. That was crazy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. Damn.
That's why I'm like,
Sorry,
why'd you say
sorry, I
that?
didn't mean that.
I did want
Why'd
to
you say that like that?
It's like,
No,
it was that
no,
last
hold on,
part.
wait.
I said pause that
No
last part.
Diddy. No Diddy.
That last part.
I was gonna eat the banana, but like, I don't know why you
But nah,
just threw it in front of me.
what's it called, bro? I hear you, bro. But you're definitely right, though, bro. It is personality first, bro. But it's because this is why we're doing that men versus women shit. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
I started this off with talk about the gays, but this is turning into something else. And it's like, because this conversation can go on.
It
you know what I'm
definitely
saying?
can, bro.
It's indefinite.
It definitely can, especially with somebody like me, bro. Because when they came to me in relationships, like it was different for me because I was a mature kid, bro. So when I'm telling you real shit, I ain't lose my virginity till I was 17, bro. Because And it don't mean I ain't have the capability to get the pussy. It was always being thrown at me, bro. But I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this. You could get a STD, you could get this. I was scared for a minute. Like, I watched people have sex for the first time and probably could never have sex again because they fuck with the wrong person. Like, I was around shit like that. What the hell is happening? So when you experience stuff like that,
See, this is why we got mics. It could prioritize our voices. You know what I'm saying?
your upbringing is like you spoke about earlier. Your upbringing is one of those things that'll kind of stop you from doing stuff like that, bro. It's like, did I want to have sex? Hell yeah. I wanted to fuck everything moving. We horny men when we first getting into that stage. Hell yeah. You kidding me? But look what happened to Magic Johnson's the perfect example. My son was doing anything to anybody he wanted, but then he caught HIV and AIDS, bro. Too much is bad for you. Too much of anything is bad for you.
Well,
I'm just the kind of person who walks on his toes. These bitches, you can't trust them.
Well, hold on.
And
keep going.
they
keep
keep
going.
playing games with you. That's my thing.
But also, magic is magical.
Yeah, but
Nigga,
that's the point.
come on.
Some of us are magical without the money.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though by magical, nigga. You know exactly what I mean.
Yes. And
It's different.
What do you mean it's different?
It's different.
I can't.
Slightly different, bro. You know this, bro. Most motherfuckers don't clean the booty pipe now.
True.
The vag. We think about the vag, bro, but the anus, bro. You tell a black dude about a bidet, bro. He ready to fight you.
That's a fact.
It's like I ain't letting no water shoot up my booty. None of that, bro.
Yeah, you can walk around with a dirty ass all day if you want
Feel
to.
me, brother?
Go ahead.
Feel me,
I
bro?
don't know.
And then with how we eat, bro, that shit is hard. That literal shit is hard. So I feel you, bro, but it's a little different.
No, it is different. That's why I said it all depends on the person that you talking to about the situation. Right. Because everybody's upbringing is going to make their opinion differ. So if you're an adult, you should just be open-minded to somebody else's opinion. That's it. What happens is we so strong-minded that if you say something that I don't agree with, I have to not like you because you didn't agree with me. I don't know why is it like that. I have no idea.
That's not the case. You can people disagree.
You can disagree agreeably, but that in our community specifically, that don't happen. I watch Jewish people live in the same crib to all pay one mortgage so they all can have money. White people don't do that. To save money to buy a house, we all live in this 3-bedroom apartment. We all got jobs. We live here for a little while. We can afford a house. Mm-hmm. We not doing that. The Mexicans do it. The Jews do it. There's a lot of communities that would shack up, stack their bread, and then start buying businesses and stuff like that. And then you wonder, like, where they get all this money from? Where they get all this from? Where they get all that? Where they come from? They're doing it together. We don't do things together. We don't do things together because why? I don't know. Egos, I guess.
It sounds like egos.
That's
why
ego.
it brings me back to competitive natures because that's probably another reason, but I don't know.
But you could be competitive and still put your ego to the side, bro. I don't understand that. I don't get that. Jordan and Kobe
there's
like the same play.
just
They're the same player, bro. Like
right, no, that's a fact. But there's a stance that people want to have, and there's a certain attitude that you portray and that you need to keep.
No, you don't need to. That's the thing.
Need to keep as.
Can you honestly say that just because LeBron don't have the killer mentality that Jordan and Kobe had, that he don't have the Mamba aspect to him, that he's not a great basketball player?
How humble is
You can't
Kanye?
take that away that he went to 9 to 10 finals straight. You can't take that from him.
How humble is Kanye?
Kanye's humble when he's not being bipolar. He got an issue, bro.
No, I get it. I understand.
He's
got a
not humble
problem.
at all. He was humble when he first came out,
Right.
but then the power got to his head.
His mother, too.
His mother, his mother was we was talking about the equipment. When you have that person there on the side of you saying, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. When that person's not around because you didn't do the shit, this is what happens with Kanye. His mom not there to tell him to stop. hey, don't say that, Kanye. What are you doing? You can't say that to people. She's gone. So now he don't have that person there that was telling him not to do it before.
The one person too, because now this is Kanye we're talking about, not me, not someone at my
Kanye,
status.
he was talking about.
Bro, I was kind of over Kanye when he said black people chose slavery or something, whatever he said along those lines. Like,
No, that's what.
like nigga, what? We chose to be in. Nigga, what?
I do get it though.
I do get it because
I
it's
get
mad of us and it's done. But they had guns and stuff that we didn't even like.
We could have died, bro. We could have said chose death over slavery, Killmonger.
Yeah, we could have. But yeah, Killmonger's also a movie.
He brought it to a drastic.
We can still do that now. But why haven't we?
He brought it to an extreme, quite an
We're
extreme.
doing it.
How?
What?
What are we actually doing to fulfill what Kanye was the analogy he was trying to make?
He said Hitler was right.
Wait. You talk about
When he said slavery was a choice.
Right.
So what are we doing now that says we could still overtake them because we're still the minority today?
Oh, we could overtake them. Well, I think there are small things being done, but the thing is that like we said, every time we try to do something, we fuck it up.
There it
Chris
is.
Rock, niggas versus black people.
Because we're not together.
Right. So that's why I'm saying it's like with the I'd rather die than be a slave type shit. So then we gotta do selling their soul. So there we go, the booty pipe. You know what I mean? Like,
Cat Williams set it off this year.
you know.
He set it off this year.
Cat
on Club
Williams,
Shay Shay,
exactly.
bro.
He made a statement.
But back to the main. But that's exactly what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
though. So it's like this is a long way of saying, bro. It's like in terms of communication, because communication's everything.
It is.
It's everything. Like
It is.
I was trying to tell this shit to mad people. Like, yo, people really die just because of an undercommunicated statement or a misconstrued.
And that's the thing. A lot of women don't understand that men are not taught to communicate. There's only a handful of us that actually know how to communicate. We're not taught to. We're taught to shut the fuck up,
And do
hold
stuff.
everything in.
Yeah.
That's what we're taught as men. So when we come to y'all be like, well, you gotta tell me how you feel. You don't tell me how you feel. And then when I actually tell you how you feel and how I feel, and now it's, oh, I didn't know you was gonna feel like that. I can't believe you felt like that. What the hell do you think that's
What
gonna
did
do
you
to me?
expect?
What do you think that's gonna do to my thought process?
Oh, we're gay. Which is worse.
Which is even worse, bro.
Which is worse.
Which is even
'Cause
worse.
then what does that mean for your gay friends now?
They got to deal with the same thing.
Does that even make
Just because
sense
you
at that
change
point? It's like, wait,
sides,
now
don't.
I'm gay-
Just because you change sides, don't mean you're not gonna go through the same thing, son.
Like, that doesn't even make sense at that point. Like I'm gay now. So what about your gay friends now?
That's weird,
We
bro.
don't even talk about the lesbians. That's a whole nother topic that I gotta talk to somebody else about.
I feel like they not. See, I can't say that. Never mind.
No. Let's keep it one at a time. One
Nah,
at
I
a
was gonna say I don't really think lesbians is gay, and I'm just making a joke because they all need a strap.
Look,
Like if you're not getting the strap, and you're not like. Then I talked to some people who are gay, and they told me who are lesbians. Like not all of them need penetration, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I might have been stupid, but it sounded like to me, or every lesbian I know that's a stud, they still got a dick. It just might not be a male dick, but it's still some version of a penis. So I don't understand it.
Truly gay is what you're saying.
So-
How can you be? You still getting a dick.
Wink,
It's just
wink,
not a male.
Nudge, nudge.
It's just not a male.
So, because that's a whole other conversation, brother. I want to keep it on this one because we do gotta, it's gonna be 2.5 hours. I'm gonna take this like 2.5 hours and then we can close it. I don't want this to be too long. What's it called? But yeah, bro. Yo.
I just fucked his head up with that.
No, because I want to go down that path, bro. Because I wholly agree with you, bro. And I got shit. I got shit with the lesbians too. I love we men. We love lesbians.
Facts.
They've
But it's
run
like-
into too much of those men.
Right. It's just that yo, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother thing.
And like I said, I've actually had conversations with actual lesbians, and they told me like not all of them need penetration. We've had those
that's
talks, and I'm like, I respect it, but I
such
still
a
feel how I
wonderful-
feel.
Right. It's just that like like we said, bro. It's like the lack of understanding, which is what we did with this first men versus women one, where it was like, it was there was 7 of us, 4 dudes, 3 chicks, just because one of the girls she couldn't make it, so and show must go on. And then what is it? It was me, Maurice, who you know, and then a new girl, Vanessa, who I just met that day. And bro, it was mostly the 3 of us holding it down, bro. And it was just like, but it was
Everybody
mostly
else was
Maurice.
afraid to talk. Or?
Nah, they were listening. And we were all engaged, bro. It went off smash hit. No pun intended, bro. It was really a smash hit, bro. I didn't think it was gonna go that well because I only got 4 mics. I only got 6 ports on this motherfucker, and the other 2 ports are from an adapter. So it's like I'm like, yo, and I've had 7 people. It's gonna be a motherfucker. It's like, yo, to conduct that, and you see these Red Pill shows.
Yeah, bro.
They be talking over each other. They get whores on this and that. These retard ass dudes, you know. So it's like
some of my friends had me watch some of that. I'm like, bro, if you go out there talking to a woman like that, bro,
it's crazy.
I don't give a fuck what you say. They're not gonna respect you, bro.
Not at all.
I don't believe that. Like, you gotta have all the money in the world, but yes, you gotta be able to take care of yourself. That I understand. You should be able to take care of yourself. But to say I gotta make 6 figures just for me to tell you I'm the man, to me that's a little dumb.
Right.
Because we come with more than money. Like, right. I don't have to have the money to tell you what to do with the money for you to make the money. If let's just say I don't have a job. My girl is working. This is an all made up thing. I don't have a job. My girl is working. She's bringing home $1,800 every 2 weeks. If I could say to her, hey, take this amount of money, put this here, put this here, put this here, put this to the side, and all the bills get paid, that's not an asset to your life.
You know what to do.
As the woman I'm talking about. That's not an asset to your life because most women, if you let them do that part by themselves, they'll fuck it up. I notice they just go, I don't want to be an adult today, and go buy shoes. Instead of paying a light bill or paying the rent, they'll go buy shoes or go buy whatever they want because I don't want to be an adult today. I'm tired of being responsible. And they literally just won't. So having that dude there who can facilitate and actually lead you so that you guys don't go under or y'all can further and go higher, I kind of think that that's way more beneficial, as in that we're both adults. You should be able to take care of yourself. I should be able to take care of myself before we even interact with each other. If I'm interacting with somebody who can't take care of themselves, I should already know what I'm getting myself into and be fully prepared for that. Because that means what? I'm going to be footing a lot of the things that we're going to be doing because I'm watching them not be able to take care of themselves. But that's the thing that men do for women that women don't do for men. We will take care of a woman who can't take care of themselves and show them how to do things. They don't do that for us because we're supposed to already know how to do it.
What we did last episode was, because this is literally right after that, we tried to explain to the girls that were there what it's like being a man.
Mm-hmm.
And that essentially what my point was that it's not that we don't like manning up. It's not that we don't want to. It's that there's no respect or understanding as to how difficult it can be and then the process that it takes it. Like you said, we don't get taught this shit, especially in today's day and age. So now we have to actively seek it elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yo, we honestly, at the end of the day, we just want some respect. You get respect is earned, not given, yes. But it's like, yo, like.
But how can I earn respect if you don't even want to understand me?
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
Right.
If I can't, again, it goes back to communication. If I can't communicate to you, how are you going to understand me?
How am I supposed to communicate if I was never taught to communicate?
Correct. So you have to be able to work with me on some level. And if you're not willing to do that, then clearly you're not the one for me. And I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to be the one to fight you because there's so many women in the world. There's so many men in the world.
Exactly what it is.
That's why I don't understand why people get in those little moods. It's like, okay, he wasn't the one to understand it. Somebody will understand that if that's really who you are. But 9 times out of 10, it's not really who they are. They know it's wrong. They just want somebody to allow them to be wrong.
I agree.
You get that first, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, when you get that love, bro, bro, we all know what love feel like.
Yeah.
Like, actual love. It's different, bro, and that shit gonna make you work it for 3 years, bro. It's a sinking ship, bro. But it's like, yo, I care enough. I'm gonna do that.
But then at the end of the day, because I've put myself in situations like that, bro, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. You wind up losing pieces of yourself that you might not never get back from trying to keep something going that you know is supposed to be let go of.
You know
I
that
refer
now.
back to the bubble that I was speaking on earlier.
Like, by doing what you said, bro, you know what will happen? You constantly going, doing. Now, you're lacking now, and they can't even help you fulfill your side of things when they're the one lacking. They're still going to say you're lacking because you're supposed to have enough for you and them. And that is wrong. We are all adults. You should be able to take care of yourself. I should be able to take care of myself. And when we come together, we should be able to take care of the world because we are both taking care of ourselves already. So if I go from spending $1,000 by myself to moving in with you and the rent is $1,200, you're not paying $1,000 now. You're paying maybe $5 or $3 or whatever the case
just
is.
started saving
now
money.
you're saving. But no, if you can't take care of yourself when we move in together, I'm footing all the bills. I'm footing all of this. I'm doing all of that. It could be female doing it. I'm not saying that this is a gender thing because there's some females who will foot all the bills. There's niggas that will foot all the bills. But if there's never an understanding of a leader and somebody that's trying to follow or a role being played, like, okay,
Follower,
I'm
right.
working, so you gonna be at the crib, right? You gonna take care of the crib while I'm at work. Like, that don't make you a bitch that you at home taking care of the crib if you don't got a fucking job and she got a job, or vice versa. But in today's society, it is. But to me, what's wrong with that? If all my bills are paid, you got everything you need, I got everything I need, we good. What is the point of striving to do that? I don't get it. That's laziness to me. Women want to be lazy, taken care of.
Gold diggers.
Taken care of. Like, I don't want no woman that don't want to do nothing. I don't want to come home and just look at you in the bed every time I come home.
I like a woman who can help give me a kick in my pants.
Not even a kick in the pants. Like, somebody who's going to help me get to where I'm trying to go.
I know I can get me there.
Yeah, like, help me.
Help me be my support system.
Be my helpmate.
Be
Like,
on my back.
If I say, like, podcasting is your shit, bro. If you get a shorty and she goes, I fucking hate every time you podcast. You want to podcast all the time? Like, you shouldn't be You think you're going to want to be with that person? But no, you love her because the pussy good. So you love her. And now you're going to what? Now you're going to be thinking, damn, should I be podcasting today? Am I supposed to be podcasting because shorty over here wilding? And you don't want to have to deal with that type of shit. You let them people go because they're not going to understand when you get there. They should have been in your pocket to make sure now they're taking care of the rest of their goddamn life because they was holding you down. Instead of giving you a headache, they actually push you towards your goal. If a woman can't push you towards their goal, I could get sex anywhere. I could pay for it. I don't need you for that. I don't need you for that. I could go pay a bitch to fuck me right now, and it'd probably be better than yours.
I ain't paying for nothing. There's a big reason.
You get what I'm saying? Why
I'm
pay
walking
for?
on
I don't want to have to
eggshells.
pay for it. I want the things that come outside of sex, and that's the thing that men forget. We look for the sex, the fat ass, the big titties, the pretty face, the wet. I get all of that, but when it comes to you being married and stuff like that, bro, in the world that we live in today, it's more than just sex, bro. It gotta be more than that because if that's all it's gonna be built on, one day your dick could just not get hard. Like, one day her pussy just dry out, or like medical shit could just happen, and then what? Now you just not gonna be with the person because she can't fuck you no more.
Even if it was built upon lust, it wasn't gonna survive.
It's not.
Yeah,
it never survived off lust.
But like, realistically speaking, it's like, yo, like, let's be real. I hear everything you're saying, bro, but we men out here, man. We got needs, like.
Bro,
let's be real, brother.
I'm being real.
No, I know.
I'm being real for my heart. I can't speak for all men.
I'm
speaking for me personally and decisions I actually made in my life.
Yeah.
I've actually been in situations where I had to look at a female and say, yo, as much as I'm crazy about you, as much as I really love you and want anything positive to happen for you, you're making my life negative. I have to leave you alone.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that you made that now. When you early 20s, when you 17, You ain't thinking like that, bro.
Bro, see,
that's what I'm saying, though.
That's what
all
makes
I'm
me.
saying.
No, that's what makes me different because I swear to you, bro, I was thinking like that.
Bro, bro.
That's why I said most people don't.
right.
I preface all my stuff by saying most people
Word,
don't think
word.
like me because I was the youngest.
Right.
I had 2 older brothers.
Right.
So I knew what it was like to see and be around certain things and how it affected you because I see how it affected the 2 people in front of me.
Right.
So I didn't make those type of decisions because of those things. So
I'm about to stop right
do
there.
I understand it? Yeah, because I've talked to too many people who didn't have the mindset I had.
Right.
So yes, I understand that. Yeah, niggas gonna be niggas. They just gonna want to do this. But I also understand the other side because I did the other side.
Yeah.
I wasn't just out here saying, yo, I just want to fuck, I want to fuck. Most of the girls that I ever talked to, I was like, I like you. I like being around you. Now let's talk about sex. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Were there times where I just fucked this to fuck? Yes. And those were never relationships. I'm talking about people that I actually was in a relationship with. I liked you. I can't be with somebody I don't like. I got to be around you, bro. If I can't be around you, what's the point? Just because you're giving me money? If I could take care of myself, do I need your money? No. A lot of people get in relationships for ulterior motives, bro. Somebody's providing something for you. So when that provision stops, how do they view you as a person? You're not the same, even though you are the same. And that's where it gets twisted. You can't do that to people. That's conditional love when it's supposed to be unconditional. You already put the condition. I'ma love you as long as I got my Gucci bag. I'ma love you as long as you can pay these bills.
That's annoying.
Why do you engage with that? The moment you can't pay the bills, shorty gone.
Why you married at 34?
Cause I found mine young, bro. I was married at 23. That's why I'm saying you talking to the wrong one. I didn't have my dad, so when I had my daughter, I said to a lot of people, and you ask around about me, whoever has my first kid is probably gonna be who I'm gonna marry because I didn't have my dad and I'm not walking out on my kid's life. So we gonna make it work. It just happened to be somebody that I loved. I've been with my wife since I was 15, bro, on and off. Since I was 15 years old. I met her at 15. And I got married to her when I was 23. Have I done dumb shit in between? Hell yeah. Have I still done dumb shit? Yeah, I'm a dude, bro. But that don't change the fact that I can communicate and I can talk and we talk. You know what I mean? Like, people get shit twisted, bro. Like, it's possible to have a good relationship if you know how to talk. And it wasn't always good. I'm not going to sit here and say always good. I've done some dumb shit because the communication wasn't good. You get what I'm saying? So if you with the person for that long, you understand, like, yo, there's phases. You literally go through phases like, nigga, I don't like you this year. And it might be a whole year that you don't like that person. But then y'all wind up talking. Then you figure out what it was. Then y'all work on it. But if you're not going to do those things, what is the point? I could go get pussy anywhere. That's what a lot of men don't think. Like, a lot of us that be stuck in those situations feel like we can't go get another girl. And that's where the confidence got to switch. You can always go get another girl, bro. It's too many out here. It's too many. They might not be the ones you particularly want, but they'll be what you need if you know what you need. I know I sound soft, but hey, that's how I am. If I know what I need, it's easy for me to pick a woman because I'm going to make sure you give me what I need, not what I want. I'm going to make sure you provide for me what I need you to provide for me. If you can provide these things, we'll never have a problem. But a lot of people be fronting and saying, all you got to do is this, that, and the third, and then when that person's doing it, now they want more. Now they want more. Now they want more. It's like you're never satisfied.
I'm never satisfied. I'll say that. I'm never satisfied. Well, like, I'm somebody who loves attention. I start getting that, and I'm like, ooh, okay, let me get that. Let me get that. And that's a big reason why I feel like I can't jump into the game. Relationship, I'm fine with getting, but I don't want a relationship. I just want to get into it. But I
hear
get
what you're
into it.
saying.
I want to keep going. And then I jump to another one. I want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I can get greedy.
And that happens though. Ain't nothing wrong with getting greedy. You just gotta know your limits, bro. Know your limits. Like everybody don't want the same thing in the world. That's why I don't understand this whole even red pill thing. It's like, not everybody wants somebody that's making that much money, because somebody making that much money, you never gonna see them. People don't even understand. If I'm making $100,000 or more a year, you honestly think I'm gonna be in the house? There's certain things that come with that lifestyle that half these women is not even ready for.
There's a thing we call timing and placement. If I'm making $100,000, there are times where I'm going to be by myself.
They want 6-figure men, son, millionaires. What millionaire sit in the crib all day?
That's what a lot of these guys, red pill guys, are trying to tell them, but they're being assholes about it. Because the women, no lie, they're stupid. They're fucking. But the thing is that these guys will go get these fucking retards.
I feel like they get the stupid girls on purpose to get their point across.
No, they
though.
do, because
you're not gonna get somebody who really on their shit to argue with you or have an adult discussion with you, because then what? Your point not gonna get across. Then you trying to. I see what they trying to do. I just don't like it.
You're gonna get a woman to say stop. You're gonna get a woman who you'll tell her to say stop, and then she's just gonna immediately halt.
Right. But honestly, at that point, it's like borderline bullying. No, it's not borderline bullying, because they had to get them in. Yeah,
it's called influence, bro.
Right. And it's just like, that's why I tried to make that last episode make that known. We're not trying to be on the red pill shit. Everybody, this is respecting. We can make jokes. You can get passionate. Don't call nobody out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say no shit. Don't talk over nobody. Like, get your point across. Like how we're doing right now. Like how we did last time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way to do this. Just don't be an asshole.
There's no point in being an asshole.
Because we all have shit to say. Like, men don't understand this. Women don't understand this.
Because there's a lot of stuff that we don't understand from women. And I learned these things by talking to women. Right. I didn't learn the woman by talking to a man about a woman. I went to a woman. Say, yo, why do y'all do this? What do you mean, y'all? I would give an example. I said, well, you might not do this, but you know what it is because you're a woman. And I only get this from women. You're not going to learn. You can learn certain things from the opposite sex about the opposite sex. As in, you can go to a man to learn certain things about a woman. How do you get the women to like you? How do you approach a woman? Like, yeah, those things. But to understand why a woman thinks the way they think and their emotions, you have to talk to a woman.
That's not what I'm hearing, bro. That's the thing about what you just said, which is the confusing part, where it's like you don't talk to women about women. But
no, that's what I'm saying. I do talk to women about women, but it's about their emotional side. Like, how do you deal with another woman who's being emotional? You can only talk to a woman about that. A man is going to tell you from a man's perspective. But if you really want to understand the actual woman, you talk to women about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like from coaches. What I'm hearing is like, I guess, because you're not just talking about dating, you're talking about actually trying to understand them. But I think the statement still goes like, you don't talk to women about women, because women's gonna tell you one thing. They're not gonna be upfront. They're not gonna. They're gonna try to beat around the bush, essentially, to save
I don't
your
mean
feelings.
talk to your woman about her shit. I mean go to another woman.
No, I know.
Then
it means in general, like my chick, your chick. It don't matter. Mother, daughter. Who gives a fuck? Is somebody is somebody else.
That sounds like another one of those, another accountability thing, because a woman hears something that now it's similar to her, and now she wants to go ahead and defend it. Oh, you just got to talk to her about that, but I've done that.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a slightly, it's a broad stroke. That's what I mean. And it's like, that's what's confusing, because we hear one thing, you saying another, and then it's like.
No, I get it, but that's when you.
As a 26-year-old,
as a person that know how to articulate their words, like, bro, I could break what I'm saying down 1,000 ways. If you didn't understand it the first time, just say you didn't understand it. And what didn't you understand? Now, if you can't tell me what you didn't understand, I ain't going to have no choice but to say the whole thing over in a different way. But if you could tell me what part you didn't understand, bro, I could say it a different way for you to understand what I'm saying. Because from my experience, as living with my mom, without dad there, I learned a lot about the females by just watching my mom. I didn't have to go ask another female, how's it feel when your heart gets broken? I watched my mom. I know how they will respond because I watched my mom get her heart broken. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things you learn from females. Like, even being in a relationship will teach you things about females. Now, us as men have a problem is generalizing it to be all females, and for females do the same thing, saying it's all men. But no, it's the people that you're interacting with. Because if you think about it, you wind up getting caught in the same situation multiple times. Like, you have a type. That's where the whole type shit come from. You're always getting in the same type of relationship, the same type of person. Like, there's so many similarities between you and the last one. Like, you never get nothing vastly different. Then you blame the people that you were dating when it's like, no, you're choosing those people at some point now. You keep making the same mistakes. That's when the accountability shit gets foggy. Because if I dated 3 girls, all 3 of them said I'm controlling, I'm going to go to the next girl and say, I'm not controlling. What you talk about? I'm not controlling her. But the last 3 girls that I dated said I was controlling and gave me valid explanations on what they thought was controlling.
You're probably
The common denominator is I'm controlling. But I'm going to still say to my next girl, I'm not controlling to you, though.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's where that's where it gets foggy, because it's like, bro, at some point somebody done told you about your fucking self and you just didn't want to listen. How dare you blame the other people that you're choosing to be with, knowing you got these issues now? It take the right person to tame a lion. If I got my shit together and I'm telling you about yourself, it'll hurt you more than if I didn't have my shit together. Because then you could look at me and say, what the fuck are you doing? You don't even got this. But if I got all my ducks in order and I'm telling you about yourself, it might make you go, damn, maybe I should listen to him. Maybe just a little bit, because his bills is paid. Like, he ain't running around with all this blah, hoopla drama around him, this, that, and the third. Like, I don't know, man. I just take it as experience is not the best teacher all the time. Like, you can watch people's experiences and learn too. You don't have to actually go through it. If I watch 5 people do the same thing and they all fucked up, why do I think I'm gonna be number 6? It just don't add up to me. And that's where we make the mistake in the world. I watch 5 people cheat and they all got caught. All right, so I just don't gotta do what those 5 people do, and then I won't get caught. But you still get caught.
Series of probabilities.
Maybe you shouldn't cheat. Maybe you just shouldn't do it. Like, stop trying to find a loophole into getting out of it when it's just something you shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another thing with accountability that is not taken into consideration. Nobody wants to look at themselves, bro. Like, you got to look at yourself. We're not. Our shit stinks sometimes. And that's okay with humans. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to have an attitude. It's okay to just say, fuck it today. We humans. Sometimes we overload, son. Like, if I can't have that safety in my relationship, what the fuck is the point of me being with you? I'm going to have a bad day. I'm going to wake up and say, fuck today. Can you handle that when I do that? How do you handle me? Do you just let me be by myself? Do you try to help my day better? Like, what do you actually do in those situations? Or do you just, oh, since you having a bad day, I'm going to go fuck your friend. Like, what? Those two things don't even add up. Just because I said I didn't want to talk to you today because I'm having a bad day, you think, okay, now I'm going to just go do whatever? Like, that's happened too. Communication is huge, bro. But us as men, we're not taught how to do that. And then when we approach the women when we don't know how to really say what the fuck we want to say, they look at us like we crazy. And then half of us are crazy because we don't know how to communicate. So it's like going,
That's why I'm okay with being told what needs to be done at times.
Until you learn the person. You also got, that gets dangerous though, because you don't want nobody to take advantage of you either. When somebody trying to teach you something,
That's my problem.
they can take advantage of that, because now they learning your weaknesses. That's why you got to know yourself, bro. You have to know yourself to be in any kind of relationship. I don't care if it's a friendship, if it's you going to school. If you don't know how you going to respond to something, you're just as dangerous as the person that shot the gun. To me. Because you should be responsible for your actions. You should know what you're gonna do. If somebody come over here right now with a gun, I kind of know what my reaction is gonna be. Like, I'm either gonna give him what he wants because I don't want to die, hoping that he actually walks away.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna fight. It's two things. There's really nothing else you could do in that situation because if I stand there and put my hands up, he's still gonna rob me. I'd rather have my life. I could just go buy more whatever he take. It might take me a while, but I still get it back. But I can't get my life back, bro. My life is gone at that point. But to sit there and say like, nah, just let it rock, like, nah, you gotta fight. It's like, nah, there's other options, bro.
Yeah, you a bitch if you don't fight.
That don't make you a bitch. I like living. I like being alive too. You don't always gotta shoot somebody. Like, we used to fight. Like, I don't understand like why everybody wanna pull guns out and shit. Now it's like, bro, just fight. Or you can't fight, then you shouldn't be saying shit. If you can't fight, learn how to control your emotions and your anger and shit like that so you don't have to put yourself in those situations. Because 9 times out of 10, men is gonna fight. We got testosterone and shit, bro. We all gonna do this, especially if it's a nigga that's around you that you know his views don't match with your views.
What if you really don't care to fight?
Then you shut up.
But you know what you're talking about, though.
Then
you know
gotta,
what needs to.
then
You know what
have
needs to be done and said.
Then
but
do it.
You don't care to fight.
Then do it without talking.
Right.
Because if
But
you
people
do it,
have-
if you talk, that gives people
ammo.
That gives people not even ammo. That gives them a reason to say you don't know how.
But then I start swerving around other people, for example, and then start doing my thing and getting better, and then all of a sudden everybody else is in an uproar.
Well, yeah, that's because you didn't involve them.
But you guys were shitting on everything that was happening.
So we as people, we greedy. We don't care if we shit on you.
But you want to go ahead and you want to go ahead, do all these things around me. I'm trying to get better. You shit on me, so I stay quiet, start doing my own shit, and now I'm better than you, and now you're angry at me?
Yes.
Fuck you.
That's what I say to everyone, because that's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly
Fuck
what you
you.
just said. Is what, remember I talked about going back in my cave to sharpen up my
Yeah.
skills? That is exactly what happened. I'm going around Poughkeepsie. Yo, can I use this camera? Yo, can I use your studio? Yo, can you teach me how to do this? Yo, do you know how to do this? Yo, I'll buy it from you or I'll rent it from you. Yo, can you help me? Everybody want to say no or act like you don't know what to talk about. Then you go in your cave and then you learn some shit. You good. Oh, he mad. I think the camera's
It's
died.
been off. That's been off. I thought you knew.
I didn't even know. I'm
A few minutes now. But that's a big problem that I have, bro. It's still recording. That's
about to say you could.
Oh, it's full.
Oh,
it wasn't
so-
even recording.
So we good then.
I was gonna say I was waiting 2.5 hours. I was waiting for you to finish, and we was gonna, wrap it up. That's fine. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, camera's off, car's full. I gotta get to what we got out, and then I can start deleting shit. So anyway, bro, we're gonna wrap this up. Yeah. The audio's recording. Yeah, the audio's recording.
Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah,
bro.
that's a big problem. That
Yeah, so let's start wrapping it up, bro. You know what I mean? Cause I know you, bro. We can get this conversation.
Oh shit! I didn't know you was live on the comedy show. I said, yo, over here. I'm sorry, you mean to interrupt?
Nah, it's over now. It's over now. It's over now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing a podcast.
I can dig it. All right. I was like, he's dead. So I'm trying to recuperate from last night. They took me somewhere else after that. Ended up, I don't even remember. It's all a blur. Just
Better remember. Wake up at a fucking Diddy party.
yo, it wasn't a Diddy party.
Mowing them.
Yeah.
All right, yo,
Christ.
we're gonna wrap this up.
All right. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too. Shalane's on.
I know.
Yeah.
She been there.
Yeah.
That's what happened. People, they was looking for mad long. I pay attention, bro. I'm telling you. I know.
Oh.
No, I mean grab the mic, brother.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to drink. nigga.
Nah, nigga, nah. I don't drink. Nah, I mean grab.
My bad.
My bad. I don't
Yeah.
drink, bro. So when I motion this
Hey,
shit,
I
on
got
the
you.
show,
I got
grab
you.
that mic. That's what
Now
that
I know.
is.
Now I know,
No,
bro.
I know. That's the new thing I'm doing. But bro, this is a never-ending conversation, brother.
Correct.
You know, we're gonna have you on one of these men versus women shits.
Let me
brother.
know, bro. I'll be there.
I don't know, the lineup when we try to get this lineup together, bro. This is probably the most difficult thing because, like you said, we don't just want a sausage fest on there. We don't just want a taco fest on there, bro. We want try to get this as even as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And try to have a mix of young and old, and then do some older times, and we'll work it out, bro. But this is a lot. It's a lot now, but we really feel like this will work in.
It'll be lit if you could get the people to get in there and have the conversation the right way. That'll be a lit convo to have, bro.
Because there's some people that we can match up with others, that we should match up with others. Like putting you in with some of these. Like I got an OnlyFans dude that hit Isaac up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, he does OnlyFans with these ladies, and I said, dude, I went to high school with, and I'm like, and I told him I hit him up before we stepped out.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, bro, I want you on this shit. And I want you to bring some girls. I want to talk. I know how you get down. I want to talk to you. Because I don't fuck with OnlyFans,
yeah.
bro. I'm a recovering porn addict. So it's like, to me, fuck on with that. But that doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you, though. That's what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that. I'm
gonna have to talk to the shorties.
Exactly. I got to talk to this
especially if you got men there, you want the women perspective too.
Got to.
That's what I'm saying. Dudes, even the way we talk about it, bro, it's not going to be the same as if we had a woman in front of us.
Not at all. Like, it's like, bro, you out here, especially if we're talking to the girls that he's piping, bro, that's a conversation I've never had.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here for it. That's why we do this shit,
That
bro.
sound lit.
So anyway,
It's gotta be a lot of, I don't give a shit. It's just this thing is happening and I don't understand it.
Right. So let's close this out, fellas. Y'all got any last remarks? We make it.
That's my issue.
Last remarks from me is like,
That was my thing.
You know, I'm out
That
on
was
Spotify, Apple, everywhere you can. Mr. Kordzz, search me up. My boy Ice to God. Shout out to the big bro Frontier. That's my mentor.
Frontier Hits?
Frontier HDS. That's my boy. That's my mentor right there. He taught me everything I know musically. So I just wanted. That's it. I'm thankful that you guys asked me to come back. I'm glad I was able to do it. And whenever the next time y'all need me, just hit me up. I'm always around, bro.
Got you, bro. Got you. I appreciate you being so flexible, dog.
No doubt, bro. No doubt.
2 hours, 40 minutes, brother.
I'm
You know what I'm
here,
saying?
bro.
That's like
I'm
what?
here,
Almost
bro.
an hour. That's like an hour longer than last time,
I'm here,
right?
bro. I'm about to go home, go light it up, get ready for bed. I got work tomorrow, bro. You know what I mean? And don't stop, son.
Don't
stop.
Bro.
Keep grinding. Keep grinding.
All right. You good?
I just wanted to finish my statement.
Finish your statement then.
Say what you got.
That's
to
my
say.
problem.
What's your
I
problem?
swear, if I swerve around other people, they get mad because I didn't involve them. But when I tried to involve them, when I wanted to do some stuff, I am either caught with silence or other stuff is happening and I'm not told.
Let me tell you this one. If I could leave a gem with you in that situation, if it's your vision, don't expect nobody else to ever see it. That's why you shouldn't care.
But I want to involve other people.
No.
That's my problem. That's the
You
thing. though.
involve people who are like-minded in the field. If you have friends that you see aren't doing shit and you trying to involve them, they're going to look at you like you're crazy because they already ain't doing shit. They don't have a vision. You need to get around people that have a vision like you, even if it's not what you do. He does podcasts, I do music.
Right.
Two different things, but guess
I'm
what?
trying to do acting. That's my thing. I'm trying to get into
But the
motion
fact that
picture development.
No, what
and
I'm
all
trying
that.
to say is the fact that we're both trying to do something is why you're around. If you're around somebody who's at home all day, you're gonna be at home all day. That's what I'm saying. Just get around like-minded people who are actually trying to do something.
That's a fact.
It doesn't matter what it is. Oh, I'm trying to sell shoes. I'm trying to sell clothes. I'm trying to do this. Just be around those type of people because they will give you the drive because you'll see what it takes and then you won't have to worry about other people trying to join in when they needed to join in because I'm telling you, I went through that same exact thing. I went to mad people asking for help, bro. And now that I know how to do it, I'll go through it again. I'll go through them lonely parts again because I don't have to say, hey, can you come here this day? And they say they're not available. I could just do it.
It's one of those. I have a lot of wisdom, but not the experience to execute to apply.
Then you got to learn how to apply it, bro. If you don't learn how to apply it yourself, that's kind of like the AI shit we were saying. He need AI.
Oh, no.
You get what I'm saying? Like he got the ideas. He got the ideas, but he needs the other things to put it together.
I don't want AI to help me create the screenplay that I have a 15,
That's not
20
what I
year
mean.
plan for
But
it.
no, if AI can give you the drawing board for it, like it's your words, but they write out the scenes. Like I know, there's it's called AI Sora or something like that, called Sora. You could type in what you want to, like I say, give me a video of a person riding a skateboard through New York City, and it'll AI some dude on the skateboard through New York City. What's wrong with that? If you're doing that for your screenplay, it's giving you the shots that you might need. You get what I'm saying?
The bare bones template.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah. But it ain't put it together for you. It's helping you see what's in your mind.
I'm going to have to stop you right there, my man, because you about to go on for another.
He looked at you, too.
Nah, I know he's looking right at you. He's looking right. I'm not looking
Because
at
I know if I look at him, I'm like, yo, you might want to cut this.
I'm looking at the
You might want to cut this
trees.
because
What a beautiful.
we get in the AI thing, bro. We could be here all day.
All
right.
Nigga, fuck that.
I'm with you. We
All right.
out.
All right,
All right,
word.
good.
He wanted his last
pretty
thought
much.
out.
No,
That was his thought. I said
I
my last words, bro.
Hey, I wanted to speak on that. I'm trying to learn some shit. All right,
So I'm putting
Get
the
off
mic
your
down now?
ass and learn screenwriting,
Yeah,
learn
that's what I'm
producing.
saying. Do it.
Slob on that knob, nigga.
no, I
Go out, get some pussy, nut on the thigh,
Do
nigga.
it. If you don't
You
do
out here nutting on you,
Bro, I have
nutting
a
on a
whole
sucking sink, nigga.
essay that I've been
Fuck that.
writer's blocked on. and I
What?
keep
No,
trying to
you
go back to it.
you got writer's block because you scared
Bro,
and you need to write it
I
out.
keep going back to it.
Okay,
I'm
go
not, it's
back
Not like,
to it.
it's not like I haven't touched it.
Okay, go
It's
back
not like
to
I
it.
haven't touched
Writer,
it.
let me tell you, writer's block is created specifically for perfection or you're too clouded in your judgment. That's what that is.
Probably all of that.
Yes, exactly.
I'm a perfectionist.
So that's when that's when them AI niggas come in and they tell I need it. No, you a bitch. Sort your shit out and handle it, motherfucker. Anyway, thank y'all very much.
I agree. Nah, what he said was
Exactly, that's what it is. Sort your shit out and you'll handle it,
That
bro.
right there.
Sort
That
your
right
shit out,
there.
you'll handle it, bro. Stop bitching. Do it. Lazy motherfuckers. Anyway, thank y'all very much for listening. I don't give a fuck.
He wants to keep it stable.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're damn right I do. Take this to the car, please. Yo, thank y'all very much for listening. This has been Smashcast. That's Smashcast. We out here. Korey Kordz,
I'm here and I'm gone.
Philly Bean.
I'm dropping the mic.
Y'all have yourselves an excellent night, all right?
I stay high, sucking dick in here, bro. Fuck that nigga. We out.
Smash!